Good morning. Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello, I'm sending you lots of love on this super Saturday today in real time. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today. If you are watching this live with me, hello. If you're watching this back with me later as a replay, hello to you. All you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this with me live, like right now, like the doll faces, the beautiful Karina's in the house. We've got Daisy here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Just pop your question in the chat for me and away we go. Okay, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me as well, guys. So I've got various decks of cards. I'm using a lot of my cards today. I'm also going to bring in the beautiful Blessed Bee cards, buckets, anything I'm guided to. So we're going to start with the beautiful doll face says, message from Carl, please. So what's the energy between you and Carl right now? What's the energy we need to be aware of? So rebirth. So something is definitely coming back to life. They give me the song in my mind, back to life, that's soul to soul. Something is coming back to life. So, and you may have been doing a lot of work on yourself as well. So see how she's kind of meditating in this card and looking at the positives with the sun there. So I feel you've been rejuvenating, looking after your light and focusing on you, and that's bringing this back to life. So I definitely feel you're feeling more rejuvenated today, or you will be doing. Just found out with prayer. Well, that's brilliant news. But again, there you go, rebirth. So obviously birth, something being birthed, rebirth, something coming back to life. But when I'm connecting with your energy, I'm seeing this more about you working on you and doing you. So obviously the pregnancy is just like a side thing to that. If you hadn't told me that, it wouldn't matter. You know, this is about you coming back to life, but they give me back to life. So is this why you're perhaps wondering how he's feeling? Okay, so how is he feeling about everything? Okay. There is so much still to say. So he's got things he wants to say about this, or there's so much he's got to say. So that it's not obviously finished between you at all. It's just beginning. But he's got lots he wants to say, and he knows that. And he's saying, my feelings for you are real. So he does want you to know that his feelings are real. There's so much still to say. So this is going in a positive direction, what I'm feeling when I'm connecting with the energy. Anything else you need to know? They're asking me to bring the inner child deck in. We've got highs and lows. So it is going to bring highs and lows in. Everything you're experiencing right now. You are protected and safe. The angels are with you. They're asking me to bring the inner child deck in. Okay, so this is a great card because it's showing you things happening, things shifting, him showing love to you. We have a rough patch. This is great news. Well, it's coming back to life. So we've got balance and nurturing. I feel this is what you've been working on. Like we've just said with that, there's going to be good choices coming in. He's going to make good choices. So with the rebirth energy, what I'm feeling here, okay, is this is you balancing yourself, nurturing yourself, working on you. That's what you've been doing. Okay, and that's opening all the right doors for you. And then we've got self-care, integrity, and equality. So I feel that what he's going to do is he's going to step into his integrity to be able to take care of this connection. Okay, because he's going to step up. We've got equality. So I definitely feel he's going to do the right thing. And he's working on himself perhaps right now to make that happen. So I feel these cards are about him. These cards are about you. So the message is keep doing what you're doing right now. And again, focus on the baby, you know, make it about the baby, make it about you and the baby as well as what he's doing. But great news, congratulations to become a mum is beautiful. And I feel that's something you've always wanted, or you've wanted it to happen this way. So thank you for that, for letting us all know, okay? So we're going to do the beautiful Karina. Actually, let's do Daisy first and then Karina. I know I've got donations coming in. But we're going to do, Daisy says, please message from SA from Rizwan. What's Rizwan thinking about SA about the meetup, okay? So it needs a little bit of space right now, solitude. So we're gone within to perhaps process everything, to think about what's going on. This is all part of the spiritual path. So just understand that this time apart right now, this time in silence is needed for the spiritual path of the journey. And I feel this is also a message for, for SA, because this is what Rizwan's thinking about. So I feel SA is being guided to rise, to focus on surrender and to be at peace. And this could also be about religion as well, like focusing on your spiritual path, what fills you up inside. So finding faith and trusting that Rizwan is going to come back at the right time, because I feel Rizwan right now needs a little bit of space, solitude, thinking. Okay, so everything that's happening is happening the way it's meant to. Okay, so it's processing. When they need space or they go into solitude, they're processing to bring balance in. So he is focused on bringing balance into this connection. Everything else is illusion. Look at this, you've got spiritual path again. So 2 cards that spell out the same message. Okay, spiritual path coming through here. Okay, so everything that's happening right now is happening because it's meant to. It's happening for growth and learning. So just have patience right now with the way things are unfolding, okay? Let me just bring another card in. Let me just pop these back there. Give me a little bit of dizziness. And I am picking up on that collectively as well, because dizziness is connected with change. So what does Rizwan want to say? Okay, he's saying, yeah, try to understand why you want me. So he's processing why you want him. He's processing what he's feeling about this. He's processing. So you've got to give him time, okay? Karina says, it's Karina with a K, how is marking anything he wants me to know about the karmic and work? I want to pull you a blessed big card. So what's the blessing on you today? A blessing for those who are nearing their final breath. What I'm connecting with here is, I feel that your mum and dad are around you. Okay, and I had a feeling something was going to come through from your mum and your dad, because when they were nearing their final breath, it's like you were either aware of that or you were around them in some way. So I feel they're around you now, because sometimes you feel like you're taking your last breath with this. It's like it's very painful what you're going through. And he is focused, but he's focused on work, okay? So your mum and dad are around you, keeping you strong at this time, because he's busy with work. That's what's going on with him. He's focused. His focus isn't on the karmic, he's focused on work, because really work is karmic to him. And that's what he's focused on. That's all he's paying attention to right now. You know, in the physical world at least. That's what he's paying attention to. So what's the message from him to you? Yeah, I'm so afraid you'll leave me. So I feel this is also what he's aware of about his karmic partner. His karmic partner's afraid that he's going to leave. And he's afraid that you're going to leave him because of the situation. So there's a lot of fear coming up that's being released as well. I just want to see what the lesson is. Yeah, did you smile today? It's like he's saying smile. He loves your smile. He loves seeing you smile, whether that's in pictures or he connects with your energy, or when you're together in the 5D, you're smiling. Did you smile today? So this is reminding you to smile, to wear your smile with pride, because that's your powerful thing. But I feel he's also dealing with this fear. He's like the karmic partner is afraid that he's going to leave. And I feel he's also trying to juggle or manage that too. You know, there's a lot of guilt there around it. We've got blood. So blood ties. So again, this is like people around him pulling blood out of him. You know, when I see blood, I see that like two things. I see it as blood tests, as in things that test our blood or make our blood boil. And sweating blood, like how Jesus sweat blood in the garden when he knew something was going to happen. So this is like fears and struggles. That's what I feel he's going through. You get your heart out as well. Next new moon. So something could be happening around the next new moon, which comes in on the 21st of October. So between now and then, there could be some shifts going on. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to do Anne with the donation there, so I'm not missing anyone out, okay? I'm just going to do the donation, otherwise I'm going to get behind. So, welcome, Anne. Thank you for being here, honey. May I get a message from Frank? I feel better with myself, and that's good. That's really good to know, honey, because it shows you're working on you. So, I just want to see how he's feeling in this kind of silence between you. Yeah, he feels relieved that he can get back to himself. So it's not relieved that he's in separation from you. He's relieved because right now he's finding himself. He's like, whoa, after all that struggle for all those years in that karmic cycle, now he's getting back to himself. So this is a real relief for you. It's like you can breathe a sigh of relief in the knowingness that he's tapping in with his truth. He's becoming his true self. So he's doing the work on himself. That's what he needs to do. So he's saying, I can get back to myself right now. And that's how he feels. He feels like he is doing that. So that's a very positive thing, okay? We've got, yeah, he feels the passion for you. So the passion is there, the Kundalini. Now, again, don't get distracted by your own head here, thinking he's having this passion with someone else. This is how he's feeling towards what your connection is. So, and he's feeling more passionate within his own self. So he's feeling more happier, healthier. He's feeling a lot more in tune with himself than he was. So it's like he's got this renewed passion for life in him. And he's relieved that he's got that back through himself. And the Kundalini is rising between the two of you. So the more you surrender and let go, the quicker things shift forward. There is some chaos going on around him because of the completion. You know, the fact that perhaps you're not together right now and all of that's going on. But I feel this is more about like he's completing that cycle that was chaos. You know, and he finished that cycle in his head. There was something big shifting there. It's like all the big chaos that went on in his life started happening or came to a head around 2016. So something was going on big time around 2016, and there was a completion phase around 2021. So even though it may have taken him a lot longer to release the cycle, it was like around that time when he knew that things needed to end and change. And it's like he's looking back now, relieved that he's where he needs to be, but he's also kind of looking back at his life thinking, why did I take so long to do that? And, you know, that's because we get stuck in fear. That's all it is. You know, and I'm a testament to that because of my own situation. You know, I stayed in my previous relationship a lot longer than I needed to. And he will probably say the same thing. I'm talking about my karmic partner. So, yeah, I think about being with you intimately. So there it is again, the passion. So he's thinking about the way things used to be between the two of you. The way that with you it's different than with anybody else. It's always been different with you. So there is a lot of Kundalini rising. So is he planning on doing something or moving forward in some way? I will always want you intimately. There it is again. So you've got 3 cards with the S word in there. So the sexy energy. I will always want you intimately. I'm thinking about you intimately, and I can't help, you know, thinking about being with you in that way. So there's a lot of passion there, Kundalini. So just understand today that he's thinking about you in that way and he's missing that part of the connection. I hope that helps again. We get some guidance for you actually. For you, we've got blocks lift. The blocks are lifting because you're working on you. That's why you're saying I feel better with myself. That's because you were doing the work on you. You're perhaps surrendering, giving it to heaven, perhaps not stressing as much. And you feel the blocks lifting. So you feel things shifting, but you feel lighter because of it too. And that's a really good thing. I hope that helps, okay? Just keep doing what you're doing because it's working for you. Whenever you go into ego, breathe. Cece, thank you for the donation, honey. Cece says, I can see a question at the top, I think. Morning, Liz. Guidance on finances and any stable job coming in and any message from Jake. So what do you need to know? What's the message coming through for you for today? And thank you for your donation, honey. If I didn't say that already, that. Creativity. So this is about you doing things that make you feel good, make you feel passionate. So focus on creativity to get a stable job. Because the thing is, it's so important that you enjoy what you're doing. Not just kind of chasing money or chasing something that's stable. Chase something that fills you up inside. And I feel that's what you are doing. There is parts of you that's very creative. And that's what the angels want you to focus on. Because when you focus on your creativity, then everything else will follow. It's like when you love what you do and you enjoy doing it, it's not like working at all. It's you following your passion. You want to get out of bed. You want to do what you're guided to do. So creativity is what's going to lead to stability and financial support because it will be long term, something you enjoy doing that's long term. Something, you know, you won't get bored then or feel there's something better. You give me a lot of fear around this. And again, this is all part of your spiritual growth because you're growing up spiritually. So because you're growing up spiritually, things that perhaps once served you or once lit you up inside don't anymore. You know, you've got a different way of looking at life. So you may even be wanting to do something more in tune with your spiritual growth that's connected with creativity. Because you're growing up spiritually, this is what it's showing to you. So just allow things to unfold. And with Jake as well, remember he is also growing up spiritually because that's also part of his spiritual growth. So it's like you're mirroring each other right now with 2 pages coming through. This is like the feminine, masculine energy. You're both growing up. You're both learning. And when I say growing up, I don't mean as in you're immature or anything like that. I mean, spiritually, you're realizing things, you're becoming stronger and wiser. So you're becoming more in tune with your truth. We've got, status update, mistakes and situations. So what you're doing right now is reevaluating your life. You're thinking about what you want, realizing there are no mistakes. Mistakes are lessons and they lead to blessings. So you can forgive yourself to carry on and understand that, find peace in the situation you're in, acceptance. So the angels say what you have does not always bring you peace. Choose the path that does. That's why you're being guided to focus on creativity. So not everything in life is going to bring peace to you. It could bring up evil and challenges, but if you find peace during any situation, you'll feel better. But it's saying you'll find your way. You're going to be guided again. Give it more time. And you may see a status update. So Jake may update something on his profile on social media, or there could be a status update. You could be doing that in your own profile, or, whatever social media you've got. You may decide to update your status today. So your status could be your profile, or it could be you post something and it brings peace in, or you see some kind of status update, like some kind of post that brings peace in. But ultimately what I feel I need to share with you today is focus on your creativity, and that will open all the doors. And remember, you're both growing, so take your time. There's no need to rush anything. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to everyone who's jumping in. I'm sending you all lots of love. And a big thank you to Karina for being in the house, my moderator in. Is there any other mods? I think just Karina's here today. So welcome, Woody. Thank you for being here. It means so much. We've got the beautiful Laurie Wu in the house with a donation here. So Laurie says, message from Orlando and the angels and his thoughts and feelings. So what's the message coming through today? And like I say, I'm really sorry about all the technical issues yesterday. It was all crazy. So hopefully it'll all go to plan today. Fingers crossed, okay, after yesterday's chaos. But we got through it okay. So what's the message coming through for you today? What do you need to know? Why now? We've got 5D connection and illusion. So remember, everything else is illusion. You've got to trust what you feel inside of you, because the 5D connection between you right now is really powerful. So you'll be having dreams of each other. You'll be connecting in the most powerful way. Feel his energy around you. And this is also surrendering. Giving it to heaven, not worrying so much about things, because the 3D really is illusion. It's about seeing beyond social media, seeing beyond the mask they wear, seeing beyond what's actually going on in the physical, and recognizing what the truth is. So I feel since the full moon, things are coming to light. It's like you're reflecting more and seeing things in a new way. And I say the full moon because I feel the full moon was where the eclipse was. And also between now and the next full moon on the 7th, make sure you're connecting with him on the 5D and you're looking beyond the illusion. Because I feel he's gaining strength right now to make a choice. He needs to make a choice. Okay, and that choice is obviously to choose himself. But on the surface, it may seem like an actual decision or a choice between something he's doing. And that choice could obviously be connected with you. And he's finding the strength and power to do that, okay? And this could well be coming in around the full moon with the 7 and the 8 there. So the 7th and the 8th, the full moon is on the 7th. So there's definitely something going on with him. So tap in with your psychic powers. Your journey is protected. You've got a rainbow there. And it's showing you again, with this. He's holding something behind his back. So he's holding back. He wants to show you love. He wants to tell you how he feels. But he is holding back until the time is right. There's going to be a breakthrough coming in. So release the frustration. Breathe and relax. You may be worried about timing. And the angel's saying everything's happening in divine timing. Your psychic self knows that. Your intuition knows that. Your 5D connection shows that to you. So have faith in the love, okay? Yeah, do I really make you happy? I think about being with you intimately. So I do feel there's a lot of kundalini around the connection today and around the collective today as well. But he's kind of sitting there thinking, do I really make you happy? So he knows he's got to make you happy. He knows he needs to. And he's working out how to do that. So he's thinking, do I really make you happy? What do I do? How can I make you happy? And he's also thinking about if he makes you happy intimately, if he satisfies you. That's something else he's thinking of. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you, Tony's in the house. Hey, Lion, great to have you here, honey. Welcome to everyone. So we got Raluca, thank you for being here. Thank you for the black cat there. Can I have a message from B and our connection? So what does B want to say to you today? I see you on the big screen. So what this is showing you is, okay, that he's seeing you or being reminded of you through something he's seen on the big screen. Now, I see the big screen like the TV, okay? Or perhaps he's been to watch a film or something like that, but I'm seeing this as like the TV. So he's been reminded of you when he was watching something. I'll see you on the big screen. So it's like he's been shown a sign about you through something he was watching. So he could have been watching a film last night, for example, or watching a TV show or something like that, and something about you resonated. There was something about you in that. Seeing you on the big screen could also be he's looking at pictures of you, or he's keeping tabs on you. You know, he may have like a big screen like his phone or a tablet or a computer, so he may be looking at you in that way. But I feel this is like he's watched something or he's seen something and it reminded him of you. So he's been reminded of you recently. What else is he saying? Yeah, enlightenment, and he's brought some kind of enlightenment up. It's about taking the mask off, and there will be a victory there, by the way. He will take that mask off eventually, but he's going through enlightenment right now. So he could be processing things. This could be a silent energy as well, going within himself, thinking. He could be spending time out in nature. He could be going through a spiritual enlightenment as well, whereas he's realizing things about his religion or his spirituality in general. Obviously, it's about you. So the enlightenment is about the connection, but it's also about other things too. So it's like he's going through a big awakening right now, and you've got to give him time to go through that. So let me just bring in a card around the connection as well with this deck. So anything else you need to know? Yeah, Queen of Cups, be gentle, be kind at this time. Fill your heart with love and compassion, have empathy, and just be yourself, because that's what he's drawn to, and that's what he's most attracted to. And it's like he feels like not necessarily you've turned your back on him, but you're focusing on you and you're being strong. Okay, so this is about you moving forward and not looking back, just keep looking forward. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. And that dress is beautiful, okay? Angela is super excited. Thank you for that. Can I ask about his feelings to me in the silence and a guidance for me for now? So what does he want to say to you in the silence? What does he want to say to you in the silence? What does he want to say in the silence? He's curious. I wonder what you're doing. So what he wants to say to you in the silence is that I'm curious about what you're doing. He could be watching you as well, or he could be trying to watch you somehow, but he's thinking about you, thinking about how to come in, how to make a move, or how to take action towards you. So definitely wondering what you're doing today in the silence. That's what he's doing. So if he was going to reach out, what would he do, or what does he want you to know? You are my always and my forever. That's what he would say to you. You are my always, you are my forever. So he knows that you're meant to be. So what's the blessing coming in for you? We've got a blessing to find the truth. Now I feel what this means is that you're finding the truth because you're doing your own research in your own way. So for example, signs coming to you, synchronicities, watching readings, connecting with your higher self, meditating. You're finding the truth in your own way. You're doing your own thing. You receive truth when you go to your, your seaside place and all that. So you go through your own period of awakening and understanding. And obviously he needs to find the truth within himself. So that's what he's doing in the silence. We've got growing up, a lot of spiritual growth happening. You're both learning, you're both understanding things. So again, you're on the right path to spiritual enlightenment. So a lot of healing, and these cards are very mirrored collectively for everyone right now, because we're all kind of learning the same things. We're getting ready for the next level. We've got finances and guilt. So the first message here is as well, he may feel very guilty. He could also feel guilty about his finances. So he could feel guilty about if he's taken money from someone. So I'm not necessarily saying he's taken money from you, but he may have taken money from someone, or he may have money issues right now that he feels guilty about. So he's sorting out issues with money. Okay, so that's what he's dealing with. And God is your source. So regarding your finances, you trust you have enough, and that brings more in for you. But I feel he's feeling guilty about money in some way, or he's trying to sort his finances out. And it says it's going to be okay. And the big message is, whether it's related to you, him, the journey, whatever's going on, you've done nothing wrong but learn. There are no mistakes, just lessons that lead to blessings. Forgive yourself and move on. So I feel he's also got to forgive himself for anything he's taken from anyone, like money-wise, or he feels like he's got to get back to himself. He's got to take control of his life now and get back on top. financially, emotionally, physically, and I feel that's what he's taking stock of today. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation, honey. 3D message from him. So what does he want you to know in this silence right now? You know, while he's not around you, give me fear. He'll be facing some fears. Yeah, I'm starting to miss you. So he's really missing you right now. And he's saying, have I done the right thing? Probably not. So he's questioning his life. So he's questioning things today, big time. Okay, have I done the right thing? Probably not. So he's talking about his marriage, he's talking about his situation, and he's really missing you. Okay, and he's curious about what you're doing, and he's doubting himself a lot today. Okay, why did I do this? Have I made the right decision? No, probably not. So he's questioning everything in his life. So he wants you to know he is thinking about the things he's done, his situation. He is aware of it, okay? Yeah, the sacred path. So, you know, he chose to make it official. That's what he's questioning. So he's questioning his marriage today. That's what you need to know. And his sacred path, you know, everything he's doing. But again, it's reminding you that you are already married in spiritual truth. You don't need a ring. You don't need a piece of paper. It doesn't matter what's going on with him in the physical. You know your truth, okay? So you're powerful and strong. And the angels want you to remember that. He knows as well how powerful you are. That you know what you want. You're willing to do what it takes. You know, that you are in control. You're loving fiercely in that way. And he's saying, I know what I want, and I am willing to do what it takes. I know I've got this. So it's like he's letting you know that he's going to take control of the situation. So what else do you need to know? So he's trying to reassure you that he is dealing with his situation. Even if he seems indifferent, even if he seems cold, even if it seems like he's not doing anything. He's in his head about what to do. Okay, so it's like he's saying to you, I'm dealing with this, I'm coming up with a plan, I'm sorting it out. So what does he want to say from his heart to you? I hear your heart calling to me and my heart calls to you too. Now this really resonates with some of the readings I've got coming up Sunday and Monday, okay? He hears you calling to him, so he feels your heart calling and he responds. So you're going to perhaps have some heart activation. So you're going to connect with him over the weekend through the heart. So you may feel your heart beating a bit faster. You may have some palpitations. You may have some heaviness around the heart. There may be some emotion coming up. Just know that's him connecting with you. I hope that helps. So you're connected heart to heart, okay? Goes beyond whatever he's in. Palami, thank you for the donation, honey. And I just want to say as well, thank you to all of you for bearing with me yesterday. We had some technical issues yesterday. I ended up having to do 2 live, so hopefully everything will go to plan today. So Palami says, hi sunshine, any love messages from R today? Is he angry with me? No. His true feelings, does he think about contacting me? Yes. I'm having weird mixed emotions. He's not angry at you. I mean, the message that came through for you yesterday was really beautiful. Okay, it was really beautiful, the message that came through yesterday. So what else? What does he want you to know today? He's saying, I need to make it right. So he is regretting a lot of things and he is worried as well. He's saying he's worried because he's worried that your life might be better without him. Okay, because obviously he's going through a lot of struggle within himself about the way he looks now, the way he is now and all that. So you've got to remember he'll go through his own insecurities. And that will also be what you're picking up on, that will give you your own insecurities too. So he's like sitting there in fear and worry thinking, what if your life is better without me? I need to make it right. So he does want to come forward and make it right with you, at least clear the air with you, you know, and show you he still cares about you, that he is thinking about you. So it is on his mind. Okay, it is on his mind. Whether he takes action today or not is another thing, but it is on his mind right now. Yeah, because he's worried you're moving on. Now, obviously, you're not moving on. Okay, but he is worried that you're moving on. He's thinking about it. What if you move on? What if you've forgotten about me? Okay, so in his eyes, he's like thinking, have you moved on? Okay, and he wants to give. So he wants to come forward. And I love that we've got the daisies in there as well. I feel there's also a little message for Daisy, our soul sister Daisy in there as well, with it being a daisy. But I feel this is a message about he wants to give something to you. He wants to show something to you. So what I feel you're going to see today, you're going to see daisies. That's going to be your sign that he is sending love to you. Please don't misunderstand me, but don't know why I'm having lost me. No, you haven't lost him, okay? Listen to what I'm saying. Instead of posting more messages, listen, okay? Because the message is very clear. He wants to make it right. What you're picking up on is his fear that he's lost you. Okay, so he's going to show you daisies today. So I don't feel he's going to reach out today. I don't feel he's ready to. But he is going through all this emotion within. So I feel you're going to see daisies today. Or someone may give you a daisy, or you may see a daisy in some way. That's going to be a sign that he wants to reach out and fix this, okay? And he will in time. You just got to give him more time. So what does he want to say from his heart space? Yeah, I don't want to lose you. He's saying there's nobody else in my heart. I don't want to lose you because you light me up inside. You were the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. And I think about kissing you. So it's not over between you. This is just a pause in the momentum of the connection. I hope that helps. Okay, so look out for those daisies. CC Lynn, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? I feel his energy very much. So what's his energy today? What was I thinking? So he knows that he's messed things up. He knows he's caused a problem. He knows he's self-sabotaged. What was I thinking? And this could be like blocking you, pushing you away, not being around, making you feel like you don't matter. All the things he's perhaps done recently that have got in the way of things moving forward. So it's like he's questioning himself. What was I thinking doing that? Why did I do those things? So we've got release. So and this is because you're releasing the baggage. So you're releasing the struggle, the pain, the stress. You're releasing things today. And that's putting you into a creation and manifestation energy. So this is showing you that you're in your power right now because you're perhaps creating in your life, manifesting things. And the things you want to create, manifest in your life, if you release the baggage or the struggle or the fear and put the work into you, you're going to bring things in. So you may well be busy with work right now, or you may be writing things down, or you may be working on your creativity, things you're manifesting, and you're releasing all the burden to heaven. So that's working for you. Or if you aren't yet doing that, that's what you're being guided to do. But I do feel that's what you're doing. And you're feeling his energy because he's got to release his own burdens and his own struggles. And right now he's thinking, what was I thinking? Why did I do these things? Why did I behave that way? What's going on with me? So that's what he is healing, okay? So let's have another look at whatever lesson he's learning, which is making him act the way he is. Yeah, he's reevaluating his life today, saying, I'm thinking about what I want. And there's a seedling there as well. He's thinking about the future and what he wants the future with you in it. And he's thinking, what was I thinking? Why have I done those things? So he's saying to you, let's start a family together. Now, this is about living together, having a life together. It could be with kids, animals. It's about building something. So he's saying, I want to build with you. I want to start a family with you, or I want to start a life with you. That's what he's thinking about. And that's what he is reevaluating right now. So give him time to be able to move forward. Just get you one more card, anything about timings, or, yeah, he's going through chaos. He's going through some chaos in his life. There's some tower moments going on because he's reevaluating things. So remember, the tower falls so things can get built back. Pull your message out the bucket as well. A tarot card, okay? So let me pull you a tarot card. And maybe this is about you pulling yourself a daily tarot card as well. That may help. I don't know if you do that already. So what's your daily tarot card? Let's do you a daily card. Yeah, choices. He's making choices. And you have choices. You have options. So this is reminding you that you've got plenty of options too. That means you can focus on your creativity. Focus on work. Focus on family. Focus on yourself. Focus on other things. It's not like he is the only focus for you. So I'm not saying like other people or other options, there may be, but what I'm saying is it's like you can focus on something else right now while he's doing whatever he's doing. I hope that helps. Okay, it's like that's what the angels want you to put your focus on today, other things. We got Jay, thank you for the donation, honey. Messages from Adam also, can I trust N at from work? Okay, so what does Adam want you to know first of all? We've got, why does it hurt so much without you when we are always and forever? So he does feel you have this soul bond. And sometimes he thinks that's enough. He thinks like, oh, well, I'll be okay because I can watch you from afar. I can feel your energy. But it hurts without you. So it's not enough. It's not enough just to know you're always and forever inside like that soul bond. He's got to have you in his life. So he's realising that because of the pain he's in. So he's in emotional and physical pain. He could even be going through physical things right now. Yeah, they're giving me back pain. And it's also like an itchy back. So it's an itch to bring some kind of stability or something in a real way. So what's he learning still? Because he obviously is still away from you. So why is he still away from you? What's he learning still? clarity. He's still gaining clarity and working on self-worth. And this could also be what you're working on too, because obviously you're mirrors of each other. So remember, this experience is reminding you how special you are and that you deserve the world, that you are valuable. He's working it out through the awareness of the hidden realms. That would be the 5D connection, dreams, signs. And he's going in nature to feel his connection to source as well. So you may be spending time outdoors. This is also what you're guided to do, especially if you go into fear or stress, because you are valuable and you're being reminded of that. Now, you're saying, can I trust them from work? Okay. And I feel that this is about you knowing your own worth and value. You know, it's about you getting the connection right with yourself. So there's a rebirth coming in here and we've got power. So I feel that you can trust them from work, because this person may be putting you into power in some way, maybe feeling like a rebirth in some way. So obviously you're not saying whether Ren is like someone you may be interested in or a friend, and I don't need to know. But what I feel is Ren perhaps puts you into some power and makes you feel certain things, puts you into a rebirth. So again, this person may be bringing something to life in you, and that's powerful. So it's about you knowing that it isn't really the other person that's doing that, it's you. It's you connecting with your own inner power that's making you feel that way. Because sometimes you think, oh, they are lighting me up inside, or they're making me feel a certain way, but it actually has nothing to do with the person at all. It's actually something that's activated within you. Okay, and they may bring that out to you, but it's your own inner power. So I feel that this is about you knowing your own inner power, and I feel it's also you going within for the answers, because if you operate from your higher self and you connect with your intuition and your inner power, you'll automatically know if you can trust someone or not, because you'll feel it deep within. You know, when you can't trust someone, your crown chakra will tingle. You'll feel it in your solar plexus. So trust in whatever you're feeling. So I just want to get one more card about that, just to see if we can get a yes or a no. Can you trust them from work? Can you trust them from work? Let's see what the tarot says. Can you trust them? Now, it feels like right now it may not be the right time anyway for something to move forward with this person. Okay, you may feel like there's not an equal balance there. So I feel it's not necessarily like you can't trust them, but I feel it may not be perhaps what you want it to be. Again, it's like, why are you wanting other people to come in and bring you happiness when you provide it for you? So I feel you just need to give it much time. I'm not interested in it. Well, that's fair enough. Okay, but it feels like there's something going on with this person. This person's putting you into power in some way. It's just a colleague, okay? So she may be putting you into power in some way. We've got no in reverse. So I don't feel it's not like you can't trust this person. It says the angels are deterring you from this. So maybe you're just being guided to not, I don't know if you're confiding in this person. So it feels like there's something you're being guided not to do. Okay, so perhaps that's confiding in this person, but I feel this person somehow is putting you into your power. And this could just be that you are being guided to trust your own intuition around this person. Okay, to trust your intuition about this. Because this person, I mean, you could be working with this person to an extent where you are helping each other in some way. It's like something has been activated spiritually. So you could be helping this person from a perspective of a colleague, and we work together and we're doing some kind of project together or something like that, and that puts you into power and it makes you feel good because it's like a rebirth energy. Or it's the angels saying you've got to trust your intuition. This person's around you to help you to access your intuition, so you know your own truth about this. But I feel there's also, I'm coming through something about be careful what you say, or be careful what you say to people or who you confide in, because not everyone's got your best interests at heart. But I don't feel this person, you can trust them. It's not necessarily like they're doing anything mean or nasty. It's more you've got to tap in with what you're feeling about this. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from DM today? Is he aware of the twin flame connection? Okay, so what he's saying is our union is meant to be. So I feel like it's not necessarily like he's aware that you are twin flames, like the label, but he does feel you're meant to be. So he will feel you've got a soul connection, like your soulmate. So don't necessarily feel he understands what the twin flame dynamic is, but he's also going through some fear of failing you. I'm afraid of failing you. I don't want to let you down. Okay, so that's also something he's aware of too, and that could be causing a problem. Okay, your dreams are coming true. That's what you need to know. Your dreams about being in union is coming true because it's meant to be. And he also feels like you're a dream come true. So because he feels like you're a dream to him, a dream come true or his wish fulfillment, he knows you have a bond unlike anything else. So again, he doesn't need to know about the label of the twin flame. He feels the connection between you. He knows it's connected with the spiritual path you're on. So he is aware it's a spiritual connection and he wants to put the work in. Okay, and that starts with putting the work in on the self. You may be doing some research, you may be looking online, you may be finding information out, but he doesn't necessarily need to know about the label. Because it's a feeling, that's what you need to understand. So you don't need to try and make him see anything in that way or make him understand anything because he knows in his heart and soul. They give me a block. You know, labels are relevant. And it's because of the memories, the way he feels about you, the way he thinks about the past, the times he's had with you. That's what makes him know it's a soul connection, not the label of the twin flame. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Message from C, his energy towards me, giving him space, okay? So let's see what there's a blessing on first of all. What's the blessing on for you guys today? What's the blessing? What's the angel saying? Oh, it's a blessing. Let me see what that one is on the floor. This one's coming out as well. So you've got the owl, so there's definitely wisdom coming in. So you're receiving blessings in your sleep. So I feel that you're giving him space and he's coming to you in dreams or he's coming to you during sleep. And you may have had a vivid dream around the new moon as well. So I feel this is a message about wisdom. So you're gaining clarity in your dreams, even if you're not aware what they are. Something is going on in dream state here. So there's a blessing on your sleep right now because that's where you're connecting. So I feel he's also dreaming about you. And there's a blessing on your creativity. So you may also be receiving messages in dreams about what to do next or what to focus on. And the angels want you to focus on your creativity right now. This could also be connected with music in some way. Okay, musical creativity or something to do with music. So if you're not musical, you may be listening to music and then you receive a creative idea. They give me fear. So to let go of any fear you're going through during this space or this silent time, focus on what you're creative about. And you've got blessing to find the truth because in the silence, in this kind of space, he's going to be finding the truth. So focus on your creativity. So like the angel's saying, put your energy somewhere else. Okay, what else is going on with him? Intuition. He's definitely connecting with you through telepathy. And he's letting you know through telepathy that he wants security. So he wants to come in to give you security. He wants security with you. He's thinking about the future. So find peace in that. All is well, you are safe. You may see wolves, you may see doves. And doves are also a sign of the union being close, okay? It's a sign of something manifesting. So giving him this space is a good thing. He's saying my feelings for you are real. So again, you haven't made this all up in your head. It's real. He's saying there's still so much to say. I feel old without you. So he feels old without you. What that means is when he's without you, he feels tired, drained. You know, he feels like life isn't worth living. You know, he feels like too old, like old before his time. With you, he feels youthful, like strong, like desired. He feels like he can do anything. So you knock years off him. Okay, so just trust that he's going to communicate soon. I'll just pull you one more message. We've got affirmations, okay? And this is, well, this doesn't say that, it says afternoon actually, but they're telling me affirmations. So if you do affirmations, that's going to benefit you too. But he could actually communicate during the afternoon. Or you may want to do affirmations. They give me the word affirmations. You may want to do affirmations in the afternoon as well as the morning or the evening. You know, do affirmations throughout your day and that will perk you up like everything is working out for me. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. I am strong. I'm capable. I'm at peace with this, whatever it is. I hope that helps, okay? Alma, thank you for the donation, honey. I've paid a deposit for December holiday in the bush. Will this happen? Because so much is happening and I need the break. I might move home then, all you in the air. Will Natalia's dad in hospital be okay? Well, first of all, let's see what's going on with this holiday. And remember, you know, your thoughts become things. So if you're worrying about it, worrying about things because there's a lot happening, then you're going to create a block or a delay. But you're saying to yourself, I need this break, I need this. And you've paid the deposit, so just have faith it's going to work out, okay? So what's going to happen with this holiday? we've got, rejuvenation. I do feel it's going to go ahead because you need it. You need to be rejuvenated. So this holiday is going to rejuvenate you. Okay, it's going to make you feel better. Okay, and this is because you may be around the sunlight, or you may just be feeling more energized in the sun, like in the daylight. You may be by the ocean in some way, or whatever it is. You don't have to be by the ocean. This is just rejuvenation. It's how you're going to feel better. So I do feel, yes, the holiday is going to go ahead, but don't let fear get in the way, because that can cause a block and that can cause disruption to what you're actually manifesting. Just have faith, but I feel you're going to feel rejuvenated from that. So will Natalia's dad in hospital be okay? What do you need to know about Natalia's dad in hospital? And you know, the rejuvenation card coming out as well could also be a sign of that. So we've got the delays. So if there's a delay, it's creating the way. So I feel that's what you need to know. Okay, there could be a delay in, so he could be delayed. He could stay in hospital perhaps a bit longer than you think, but the delay is helping his heart. So this could be heart related. See the heart sticking out there. So this could be heart related, what he's going through. But I feel it's going to help. So if there's a delay, you know, if he's staying in hospital, or it's going to help. It's like the delay is creating the way for a recovery or for something to happen. So I can't give you an absolute, oh yeah, he's going to get 100% better, because that's not coming through in the reading. What is coming through is whatever he's going through is meant to happen. Okay, and I feel like it's helping his heart in some way. So if there is a delay, it's happening for a reason. So just have faith that all will be well. Keep affirming it, know that everything happens for a reason. And most importantly, you are safe, and you can pray and call on Archangel Raphael to be around him as well. I hope that helps. Elizabeth, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Any messages for the day? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. I keep thinking it's like Wednesday or something. It's so strange. So the blessing on you today is a blessing on a friendship. So there may be an opportunity for you today to spend time with a friend, or over the weekend, or someone you class as a friend. So it could be a family member, could be a child, anyone, could be you, spending time with yourself. But there's a blessing on a friendship. So I feel you'll automatically know who this is. So it's either going to be a physical friend, or it could be the friendship you have with God, or your angels, or with your own self. And this is about something improving. So it's like a friendship is going to improve. Now, this could be connected with your person, but I feel it's more like, obviously, you are best friends united in love in a union. But I feel this is more like an actual friendship. Someone you are friendly with, a girlfriend, a guy friend, or, even the connection with you. It's about there's a blessing on that today. And I feel there could also be something happening around the 14th. Okay, or between now and the 14th. So even if you don't perhaps spend time with this person today, there is a blessing on the connection today. So you may spend time with this person, or make time to spend time with this person between now and the 14th, okay? Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, things may seem like stuck in another way. So there could be some chains that someone needs to break free of here. So this could be a stalemate in love, for example, or maybe you feel like some element of your life is at a standstill, but there is a reason. There'll be an eventual positive outcome. Wow, yes, that was a speeding car. So I feel whatever's stuck is going to shift forward. Okay, it's like the chains are going to be broken free of, and there'll be an eventual positive outcome. So you got that thumbs up from heaven there. It's going to be okay, even if there's delays. Remember, delays are always delayed with love. So if there's a stalemate or a stuck energy right now, it's delayed with love. It's creating the way for an eventual positive outcome. But there is a blessing on a friendship. Let me pull you a message out of my bucket. Couple things. We've got they are horny and a tarot card. So they want me to pull a tarot card around that. So I'm going to pull one of these. So someone is horny today, and that could be a person thinking about you in a very lustful way, or someone is looking at you in a very lustful way. This could be a friend. Okay. Yeah, this is because of who you are. Someone's going to open up to you about how they feel. Coming on strong with words and actions. So someone could be moving towards you in a very lustful way. Now, this could be your person. And there could be a blessing on the friendship there, because this is about opening up. So you take it how it resonates with you. So I feel from a daily perspective, there may be a blessing on spending time with a friend. And I feel it is separately as in a friend. But I feel also this could be connected with your twin flame journey, whereas your person is going to open up to you. And because they're feeling turned on, okay? But also there could be you and a friend opening up to each other. So this could also be about sharing your thoughts with someone else. So sit with the messages, how they resonate with you. I'm getting many things coming through here, but ultimately I feel things are improving in relationships. And if you're feeling turned on and horny today, it's because someone is feeling that way towards you and you're picking up on it energetically. I hope that helps, okay? Black Queen Genius, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. When will Corin tell me how he truly feels? When will he drop his mask again? And when will him and his karmic break up? So, first of all, when will he tell you how he truly feels? When will he tell you how he truly feels? Have we got any energy around that? When will he tell you how he truly feels? Well, you've got a happy home. So, he may not actually truly tell you how he feels until you're in this happy home. He wants you to know how he truly feels is like with you, he's happy. He feels like he's come home. He feels safe. He feels warm. You know, the reason when I created this deck that I chose that picture is because it's like you put your cozy slippers on and everything feels warm and nice and fuzzy. I don't feel he feels that way in his karmic situation, okay, because this is about how he feels about you. He wants you to know you're his home, you're his happiness. He feels happy when he's with you because you're like his home. But he may not actually tell you how he truly feels, like completely opening up until you're in that environment. He may be holding himself back for many reasons. So, but he wants you to know that. It's like he wants you to know that you're his happy home. Okay, let me see if I can get a timing around when he's going to tell you how he truly feels. But I'm getting to do with him. We've got August. It's a special date. So there could be something happening around August next year at a special date. Now, this could be the Lion's Gate. But I'm not feeling like it's going to take that long for things to move forward or for him to communicate. It's like you're saying, when's he going to tell me how he truly feels? And it may be when you're in union that he absolutely blows you away with the things he says. That doesn't mean he's not going to open up before then. But I feel that when he's feeling safe and secure in his happy home, which I'm connecting with his union, that's when he's going to tell you how he truly feels. And this could be happening around the Lion's Gate next year, okay? But there's a lot of hope there for that to happen anyway. So let's go back into the rest of it. So when will he drop his mask again? When will he drop his mask again? Well, he's defensive right now. When he stops being defensive. Now, I feel this could also be a sign for you to drop your defenses. Now, I'm not saying you are defensive, but you may be kind of mirroring him in a little way too, because you're perhaps a bit defensive because of the way he's acting and stuff. It's like you're protecting your own energy. So I feel if you drop your defenses, he's going to drop his defenses because he is defensive. But again, he's showing you he's defensive there. He's on guard about something. Why? Why is he wearing this mask? The angels are asking you to observe, pay attention to what you are learning at this time as this is opening you up and growing your soul. So he's going through some soul growth right now. That's why he's still wearing that mask. Okay, and you're being guided to pay attention to that because you see through the illusion of the mask. And you're being guided to not be triggered by it, just allow him to learn what he's learning. When is he going to take off this mask again? Again, it's not yet. I feel like, this could be after October time, but I feel like he's waiting for the right time because I haven't got a timeline coming through for when this mask is going to come off, and this will clearly be to do what he's dealing with his karmic situation. So when will him and his karmic break up? Well, there's definitely chaos already taking place. There's already chaos in that situation that's leading to that breakup, but there could be a family or there could be things he's dealing with there that are kind of holding him back or stopping him. Now, this could also be connected with things like upcoming things like, Christmas time. And I know you've said to me as well, there's no kids involved, but there's something there, like family. So this could even be like extended family. So they could be spending time with other kids. For example, they could have nephews, nieces, or they could have, people involved in the family. So family is really important here, and there could be some chaos going on around this as well. So let's get a clarifier on this. Because again, it mirrors what you told me before, in the comments section when you said you keep getting these karmic cards coming out about kids and that you got family there again. You could also be thinking about family because we got the justice card. So there's already something in the motion now to bring in this karmic ending. Now, the karmic ending here, this can also symbolise like divorce. It can symbolise legal documents and things like that. So this could well be connected with business or projects or goals that need to be split the assets about or they need to deal with. But I feel it's already in motion. We're in Libra season. So obviously where we are right now is Libra season. So 23rd to the 22nd of October. So between now and October, the end of October, something's happening. So it's already in motion. So I don't feel you need to worry about when and how and all that. Just have faith and love. So what I want to do is bring in, I feel the mask will come off again when he's dealt with whatever this chaos is. But I feel he's really going to tell you how he feels when you're together, and you are going to be in union because you've got the happy home. Just a matter of time. So yeah, blessing for those who are nearing their final breath. So what I'm feeling with this is, again, final breath, we think about death. It's about the rebirth that comes from the ending. So I feel like their connection is facing its final breath. And there's a blessing on this right now because it's like the angel saying we're blessing those who are nearing their final breath. So there's a blessing on the end of this karmic cycle. There's a blessing on you, them, and everything that's involved. So I just want to see what his karmic struggle is. What's his karmic struggle? I dream about escape. So he's already planning his escape. He's dreaming about it right now. So he's dreaming about that, taking control. Look at this. I'm tired of wearing a mask around you. This is towards you. He doesn't want to wear a mask around you. They give me fear. There's fear around it though. He's saying, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of wearing a mask around you. I'm dreaming of escape. And he's saying this to the karmic partner. Thank you for helping me to become who I am today. And he's saying that to both of you really, because you've helped him become who he is today. Well, so has the karmic partner because he's learned lessons. And he said, I'll never forget your role in my spiritual development. So I feel this is from a spiritual perspective. He's aware that you've both helped. And you are still both helping in a way. So give it time. I can't give you a timeline. What I am getting is something's happening around the Lion's Gate next year. And I feel that could be your timeline for union. I hope that helps, okay? Tiffany, thank you for the donation, honey. What is the energy in my connection right now? Any messages from my DM? So what's the energy in your connection right now? And what's the message from your DM? So what your masculine is saying is, I want to call you. So the energy of the connection is gaining momentum. He wants to call you up. He wants to talk, okay? I want to call you. And this could also be about to apologise for certain things he's done, to, things he may regret. So, and you may well have been working on self-love. And that's opening the door. So this is saying to you, Tiffany, work on you, focus on self-love, self-care, giving back to you. And that's making him want to come towards you. This is also about the 9. 9 is about September, where we are. You may have been doing a lot of work on yourself during September. And it's also about you healing your own heart too. Purification, cleansing. So a lot of cleansing being taking place. I feel that when he visualises being with you, he sees you in a wedding dress, he sees you married, he sees a commitment there. So that's what your twin wants with you. And we got celebration. So the celebration is about coming back together. Okay, it's about him wanting to call you and you'll celebrate something. This could be a birthday energy as well with the candles there. But I'm seeing this more about coming back together. I definitely feel there's a reunion coming in because you've been working on self-love. So have we got any timing around this happening? Because I feel it's happening soon. Okay, it could be within 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months at the latest. Yeah, be gentle and kind. Follow your heart with love and compassion. So when he does reach out to you and call you, follow your heart. Listen to your heart. Have compassion, empathy. Take your time and breathe. And focus on being you because the universe will take care of the rest. So I do feel he feels like he's got his karma for whatever's happened. And now he's coming back. So the web there is reminding you that you're the spider in the web. You don't need to make anything happen. The web is doing it for you. So feel you're going to see spiders or webs or 222 because the universe has got this. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I've been detected with high blood pressure. And that can obviously be very stress related, okay? I've started a healthy diet, but I'm surprised as I never had it before. It's stress. Any guidance and message from Rod? I feel it's stress related. Now, obviously, they can say to you it's because of your diet and other things, but I feel it's connected with stress. So the angels say the treatment to you is to do something you love. Because when you do things you love, it puts you into an uplifted energy and the stress releases. So also the answer is to talk lovingly to yourself. Okay, be very kind and loving and gentle to yourself, because high blood pressure is stress. So if you're being kinder to yourself, then that stress will go away. It's about self-love and natural aging. So you're also getting older, and these things come in as you get older. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you're like middle-aged or anything like that, but you're getting older. So it's just natural when we age to go through these things. And it's also a natural part of the ascension when we're on a spiritual journey. So, it's like Archangel Raphael is saying to you, just do something you love and talk more lovingly to yourself, and you'll notice things getting better and easier. But it's all a part of getting older. Okay, so the angels aren't really that concerned. Obviously, you've got to keep an eye on it and do what's right for you. But I feel the messages, it's very much connected with the way you feel, okay? So what else do we need to know? So what's going on with Rod? Okay, happy home and union. This is what he's desiring with you. So this isn't what he's got. This is what he desires. Okay, with you. When you're connecting as a couple, when you're thinking about being together. So the Ten of Cups is about union. There's a lot of healing happening to make that happen, though. So he's doing a lot of looking in the mirror, self-reflection. Again, happy home coming up. So he may be content where he is because it's comfortable. Okay, so maybe comfortable, his comfort zone where he can perhaps rest his head at night, but it's not a happy home. That's what he dreams about with you. Okay, and he's doing a lot of healing right now, looking in the mirror. So you've helped him to face his mirror where he's saying, well, what I'm in isn't really what I want. It's not really where I'm meant to be. He knows where he belongs. So again, see through the illusion of perhaps the happy home if he's posting things on social media, or you've got to look beyond the illusion. Yeah, fear is illusion. So the angels say fear is created by the mind. The ego causes doubt, worry, and unnecessary struggle. Now, I feel that's why you're experiencing high blood pressure. Could also be connected with him too, because he will also be experiencing it, because he's also experiencing doubt, worry, and struggle. And it's unnecessary. The angels say move through fear with faith and love, because right here, right now, you are safe. So affirm, I am safe. Right here, right now, I am safe. Focus more on being in the present moment, and that will help you. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, spent time with Jennifer yesterday. Well, today, but she acts a little cold. Anything I should know about her love? So remember, look beyond the illusion of that. So the reason why she's being cold is actually because she's worried about money. She's got financial worry. So it's nothing to do with you directly at all. It's about her own fear she's going through inside. She may have money worries you don't even know about. She's overthinking certain things. So what you need to know is she's got financial worries, and you don't need to rescue that or make her feel better about that. Just try and realise when she's around you, it's nothing to do with you. She's not thinking, oh, I don't want to be around you or anything like that. It's fear and ego. So you're learning how to not take things personally, to rise above ego and let go of worry, because she's worried. She's worried about money. She's worried about a financial situation or physical things. So the worry is unnecessary, and she's got to learn that. But your worry is coming from your ego and fear, thinking you've done something wrong or something isn't right between you. And that's not the truth, okay? So the fear is actually about something else. She said, I feel old without you. So again, she may feel like when she's not with you, she feels very old. She feels depleted, drained, tired. So I feel when she's with you, she feels rejuvenated, revitalized. She feels excited about life, even if she isn't showing that to you. So I want to see how she does really feel about this kind of reunion that you're having. Looking into your eyes is home. I can't remember a time I didn't love you. So she does love you. I'm so grateful for our love. She may not be showing it, but she is. So just understand there's financial issues in the way, causing a problem. I hope that helps, okay? Pamela, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, messages how Toron is feeling about us lately. So how is Toron feeling about you? Curious, I'm starting to miss you. So he's definitely missing you when you're not together, thinking about you, curious, what are you doing? Where are you? What have you got going on in your life? Thinking about you. And he's going through a lot of enlightenment as well. There will be a victory in this situation, because if he is wearing a mask, it will come off. We've got celebrations. So he may actually be thinking about Christmas time or the upcoming celebrations over the next 3 months, which I feel is things like whatever you guys celebrate, you know. So this could be Thanksgiving, Christmas time, the New Year. And there may be financial concerns about that. So I feel what he's thinking about is money and obligation and things he's got to pay. And that's what is on his mind as well. So in the 3D world, he's actually thinking about upcoming events that may bring up money issues, like Christmas and holidays. From his spiritual perspective, he's going through enlightenment that's going to lead to victory in your connection. And you're being reminded you hold all the cards. You may not realise it or think that way, but you do. You have more power than you realise, because he's always missing you and thinking about you. So that's what's going on. So, but he's distracted by fears or insecurities about upcoming events. And I feel, again, Christmas on the horizon. I feel that's looming in his mind. Let's live together because you were so right for me. So when he fantasises, when he sees a future, he sees you living together because he knows you're so right for him. So he does see a future with you. I feel it's like he's going to get through the next few months and then there's going to be a big move made. I hope that helps, okay? Lion of God, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. What is coming in for me in the coming week? I've been suffering with mental health issues and back pain. Who is coming towards me? Well, back pain is connected with stability issues or fears around stability. So I just want to bring in some messages from Raphael first about anything you're going through in your physical self. So what we've got coming through is treatment. You know your body better than anyone, so trust in that. So it's like you're being reminded that you can go to doctors and therapists and people who can help you outside of you, but you know your body better than anyone. You know how you feel. You know what's going on with you better than anyone. So the angels are reminding you to trust in that. Okay, because you may be aware thinking, well, I think it's because of this or that. The angels are asking you to trust in that. And we've got the answer is use affirmations to boost your mood and elevate your frequency. So Raphael is kind of showing you here it's nothing that you have to be majorly concerned with. Obviously, if you are, see someone. See a professional, get help, but ultimately know that you know your body better than anyone else, and you need to trust in that. You know when something's right, when something's wrong, when something's good, bad, off, or whatever. You know that through your own intuition and your connection with yourself. So if you use affirmations, it's going to boost your mood, and that will help your mental health and elevate your frequency, which will help your back pain to release. Because back pain is always connected with stability issues. It could be to do with guilt. It could be to do with feeling unloved or like something is missing. It could be to do with needing more or wanting more. So when you elevate your frequency, obviously any fear goes away. Now, they give me an issue with the eye as well. I'm not saying you've got this going on, but they give me like something in the eye. So that could be not liking what's going on around you or wanting to change something that's going on around you. So Archangel Raphael being very clear, saying the treatment here is to know that you know your body, trust in that, and the answer to heal it is going to be using affirmations to boost your frequency. So let's see what's coming towards you or who is coming towards you. So they're definitely giving me something going on with the eye there, because I've started getting like an eye, something in your eye, or feeling like something in the eye. So if that starts happening, it's about what you're seeing around you. So the angels say there's a blessing on a home. So this could also be about stability around home, because again, you've got back pain that's connected with stability. So there's a blessing on a home. So the home you're living in, or home can also be the connection with your person or whomever you are thinking about as your home. So this could be someone you're thinking about inside. It's like there's a blessing on that connection. There's a blessing on someone coming home. But I feel this is definitely about a physical environment. So there's a blessing on where you live right now or where you see as home. And look at this, a blessing for healing of injury or illness. So you're being blessed right now. There's a lot of healing energy around you. So I feel you've already been calling on your angels. You may have already been connecting with Jesus or Archangel Raphael because he's already around you. Okay, so there's a blessing for healing of injury or illness. So I feel this is definitely a huge message that you are healing. You're already going through a healing, so you're being guided to trust in that, okay? So who is coming towards you? Who is coming towards you? Who is coming towards you? We've got someone who may be sad, and someone, this is rent as well. Someone who's living rent-free in your head or someone you're thinking about. So rent could also be connected with what we've just said. There's a blessing on home. So if you pay rent, for example, this is a sign that you're going to have enough. Don't be sad about what's going on. But it could be making a change around where you're living, to do somewhere you rent. So rent is obviously connected with home and paying for a home. But I'm seeing this as like someone who's living in your head rent-free, or someone you can't get off your mind, or someone who's thinking about you, or maybe someone is thinking about you. So you're living rent-free in someone else's head. And there's sadness there. So I feel someone who's sad is coming towards you because they're missing you. So this could be someone you're missing, or someone that they're missing. Someone that you're missing, or someone who's missing you. That's what I'm trying to say. So who is coming towards you? There's some definite changes coming in here. Again, this person could be sad. This person could be defensive. Could be someone you're defensive around right now. Because of security, it's the same message coming through. To do with security, this why having back pain. Because of some changes that need to occur. So it could even be there needs to be a big change with a certain person to bring security in. And you may feel defensive because perhaps this person hasn't shown up for you that way, or that person isn't allowing you to show up for them in that way. But there's definitely a shift happening between now and October. So between July and October, there's been some kind of shift. And there could be something going on as well around the 7th to the 10th of October as well. So something could be coming in, someone's coming towards you around the full moon that's leading to security, which could also be a home change. There could be something to do with home. Something could be changing around home. Could be moving to a rented house, or some changes happening in general just around the home. Some adjustments made. Someone could be moving in or out. So you sit with the messages. I feel it's going to make more sense around the full moon. But someone who's sad about missing you, or someone you're sad about you're missing, is coming towards you. I hope that helps again. But a great message about healing. Antoinette, thank you for the donation. Am I on the right career path? Just bear with me, my chat jumped up there. Let me go back to where I was. When I get a donation coming in, sometimes it moves my chat up, so I just have to find where I was. So am I on the right career path? Let's do that first of all. Are you on the right career path? Are you on the right career path? Are you on the right career path? Okay. Card coming out for you is chaos. There may be some chaos around this. Conflict. Chaos and conflict coming through. So you may be conflicted about it, because you're obviously you are, because you're asking the question, am I on the right path? If you felt you fully were, you wouldn't be asking the question. So there is some conflict around this that's bringing in chaos or a little bit of confusion. And this could well be because perhaps your higher self is telling you to do one thing and your ego is telling you to do something else. You know, the ego is kind of like the thing that doesn't like change, the thing that keeps you stuck. Whereas your higher self may be guiding you to something else. There could be something else coming in. Okay, so I feel there's perhaps something else ahead. So are you on the right career path? Or have you've got celebration. You've also got the Hanged Man for delay. So you've got 3 of Cups and the Hanged Man. It feels like there may be a delay, but then there's going to be a celebration. So it could either be you're on the right path, but you may not be getting the rewards just yet. And that could be bringing up conflict, perhaps thinking, am I on the right path? Or there could be a change coming in. Okay, so you've got to sit with the energy and just allow things to unfold, because whatever the conflict is or the chaos, it will be resolved. There will be a celebration. So this could even be resolved around the holidays, you know, as we move towards November, December, January. Is going to confess his feelings for me on Sunday? Now, don't try not to put a timeline on it. Okay, like, is he going to do it on Sunday? Because it may not be Sunday. It could be Monday. It could be Saturday. You know, so try not to put a limit on it. There's passion there. So he may confess feelings of passion. So he may not necessarily tell you all these deep, most innermost thoughts and feelings, but I do feel there's passion there. So it's very likely you're going to have a passionate encounter. There could be some kind of intimacy, or he could, in the heat of passion, tell you how he feels, but I feel there's passion there. So there could be an opportunity for you to have a passionate conversation. So I feel it's more passion related. And this woman is wearing clothes. That's why I'm showing it to you. Okay, she's got a top on there. So, you know, there's a lot of passion there, even if you're still clothes. So what I'm feeling is, even if you're not like getting jiggy with each other physically, it's felt physically. So there's passion. It's like he's going to tell you he's passionate, or there may be a flirt, or there's something passionate coming through. So I feel it's more sexy energy than perhaps deep love feelings being expressed, okay? Or it may be something he blurts out in the heat of passion. So it may be a passionate moment that you have, and that brings up these feelings. So something's definitely going to happen. Has he told everyone about how he feels about me? So has he told everyone how he feels about you? Has he told everyone how he feels about you? He's building something and there's nurturing energy. He may have told a mother or a female person or someone he sees as a nurturer. So he may have told, like I'm getting like a mother energy around him. So I don't know whether he's close to his mother. He may have told his mother what he wants to build with you, or someone who's like a mother. It could be a sister, or it could be someone who's pregnant. Obviously, you're the feminine energy, and that's what the card is. It's about him wanting to build a life with you, and that's what you need to know. But I do feel he may have confided in someone that he sees as a mother, or someone, someone who's around him, and like a female. I feel it's definitely a woman he spoke to, and it could be someone that he sees like a mother or someone he looks up to. But what he's expressed is he wants to build something with you. He wants to build a life with you. And that's what he's feeling when he connects with your energy. So he perhaps sees a future with you. There could be children involved, or just building something real. But ultimately, you are the Empress. And that's what he connects with. I hope that helps, okay? So it's good things he's saying about you if he is doing that. Stella, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message from the angels and my DM, please. So what's the message coming through? Twin flames, rebirth. There's a rebirth coming in your twin flame connection. So you're being given the word twin flames there is also a sign that you are connected. You know what you're feeling. To trust the love. To trust that there is the label that you're giving to your connection. If there's been any doubt there. It's like the angels are saying that to you, and there's going to be a rebirth in your journey. So if things have felt stagnated or stuck, there's going to be a rebirth coming in. Keep focusing on the warmth, the light, keep meditating, keep trusting your intuition, connecting with your angels because they are helping you. So meditation may assist at this time. So what's your masculine wanting to say to you? You smell amazing. So he loves the way you smell. So you could wear a special perfume or have a special scent, and he's smelling now. He's also, he loves the way you smell. This could be your natural scent. So he's thinking about the way you smell, and again, the masculines are very primal in that way. So he may smell something, it reminds him of you. You smell amazing. It will never be over between us. It's not over. There's a rebirth coming in. So there's a rebirth or a new beginning or resurrection coming into the connection. Again, this could be something shifting between now and March, April. Okay, but I feel it's coming in a lot quicker than that anyway. It's just like furthest timeline out. Yeah, it's like anything that's been stuck is coming to an end. So this, again, is the same message. So anything that's been stuck or stagnant is ending. So in other words, if he's been quiet, he's coming out of that. If it's been delayed, the delay is now creating the way. So whenever the block was, it's been lifted. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Fatima, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz, message from F. So what does F want you to know today? F is saying to you, I try and understand why you want me. So there is a little bit of insecurity there about what you could possibly see in him. From his perspective, he's like, why do you want me? Why? I think about touching you. So he's definitely feeling the heat and the kundalini, thinking about touching you physically. And then he's missing talking as well. So it's not just about the physical stuff. He's missing talking to you. I miss our chats. I think about touching you. And I try and understand why you want me. So he's like in a real conflicted energy about many things. And he's saying, why did I say those things? So he could have said some things to you that hurt you or let you down, caused disappointment or pain. And he's going over those things too. Why did I say those things? Why? Okay, so I just want to see what the energy is moving forward. What's the energy moving forward? Rebirth coming through again. There's definitely a healing taking place. So moving forward, coming into alignment, things shifting forward. So if it's felt stuck or stagnant, like I've just said to Stella, things are going to move forward. This is also what I'm feeling collectively is coming in. So focus on self-love right now. Breathe, relax, because he will move towards you. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, thank you for the donation, honey. It's for Tanya. Question is before my donation. So thank you for donating for Tanya there. I can see Tanya's actually donated as well. I'm trying to let go of John, but they won't go away. I wake up crying. And it's because you're not meant to let go. We're meant to let go, but not move on, if that makes sense. You can't move on. So understand what letting go is. It's about surrender. It's about acceptance, giving it to heaven and saying, okay, God, I know you love me. Or the universe, the higher power, whoever you connect with. I know you love me, God. So I know if I'm meant to be with John, it's going to happen. And I'm giving this to you now to regain my peace, and my sense of self-worth. If it's meant to be, it's going to happen. I'm giving it to you. And then you kind of breathe easier and you feel better. It's like you're letting go of the control. When you try and control everything, it's like, oh, it causes a problem. And that's what you're being guided to do, surrender. Okay, that's why you're waking up crying, because you're trying to cut cords with someone you're not meant to cut cords with, okay? Can you let me know if John is open to a reconciliation or if he's gone forever? Well, he's definitely not gone forever, because if it was gone forever, you'd be able to move on. You know, you'd be able to let him go. You wouldn't be crying. You wouldn't be feeling that way. Okay, so you're definitely meant to be in each other's lives. It's just lessons are being learned right now. First of all, what you need to know is how strong you are. You are resilient. You can handle this. God would not give you anything that you can't handle. Okay, you've got this because heaven's got you. So let yourself cry your tears and then pick yourself back up. Remember who you are, okay? There's chaos around. And again, this is causing chaos in your mind because you're thinking, what's happening? I don't know how I feel. What's going on with this? And you're willing to put the work in. And you're thinking, okay, is he going to put the work in? Or is it always going to be this chaos? Now, I do feel he wants to put the work in. Okay, so what else is going on? Yeah, you're having these highs and lows right now. It's like a roller coaster ride. The reason why I'm getting a clear card coming about his energy in these cards is because the angels want you to recognize first what you're going through. You're going through highs and lows. 1 minute you're okay, then you're not. And it's because of the chaos that's going round and round in your mind. So the lesson being learned is to know that you are learning from everything you go through. You are a teacher to him, and he is a teacher to you. And that makes you a student of him and him a student of you. So learn from this innocent state you're in right now, because it's like you're a child right now learning. You know, it's like you are being pushed into your inner child. Your inner child is in pain, or your inner child is struggling. So start to see life in a new way. I feel that's why it's all happening anyway, because we come to earth to feel. You know, we come to earth to feel emotions and to feel pain and to feel good when we get through the pain and all of that. So the angels say you've come here to learn. So be very gentle with yourself at this time, the way you'd be gentle with a child. And start to see this journey in your life through fresh eyes, with magic, with wonder, with awe. To say, whoa, this is teaching me something magical. Look how it's made me feel. Yes, it hurts, but it's also made me understand that I am powerful and strong. So how you start is by breathing yourself back into the now. So what does John really think? I'll listen to what you say. So he has heard what you've said. So if you've perhaps talked about what you need, or if you've had whatever the conversation has been, he's listened to what you said. So it's like he's processing things right now. He's in a processing phase. He's listening to what you've said. He's thinking about those things you've said. And he's saying, you're always on my mind. So he's always thinking about you. I feel he wants to reconcile, but it's not yet. Okay, they give me fear. The timing isn't right yet. And that's because there's lessons being learned. So what else do we need to... Yeah, there's a delay. It's creating the way. So there's choices here. Let's just see what the other cards are. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Even though it may seem like he's distant and cool, he's thinking about you. He's actually warm to this. But it's not the right time. Don't worry about other options or thinking that he's got other choices because he's walked away or you're not together right now. This separation needs to occur. So you need to have this time right now where you're both healing the self. So what else is going to happen? You are twin flames. So this is showing this to you. So if you've been wondering if you're twin flames, this is why you're going through these hard lessons. This is why, because you're twin flames. So the angels are confirming it to you. Now, I can't confirm it 100%. You know your truth. But the angels are giving you this twin flame card for a reason. So this is also about you learning more about the journey. And if you go to the playlist section, Twin Flames, Everything You Need to Know, there's plenty of videos in there where I talk about the journey and all of that. So you may be learning more about the journey right now. We've got the Magician, creating and manifesting. So recognize that this is actually a great time for you to create and manifest things in your life. Okay, where you can focus more on you right now, what you want. And that is why separation occurs, and it's why it's needed, because perhaps sometimes what we do is we are too focused on the other person, not focused on ourselves or our connection with Source. And that's what you're being given now, the opportunity to focus upon. And this is divine love. So these cards are coming out, Twin Flames, divine love, because it's showing you you're meant to be. That's why you can't forget him. You're just not meant to be right now. So I do feel he's up for reconciliation, just not right now. So what I'm really finding as well when I'm pulling the cards is they're not really giving me information on him, because you're meant to let him do what he's doing. They give me information on you and what you're going through. So don't get me wrong, he is saying to you, I listen to what you say and you're always on my mind. That is how he's feeling. And he's processing what you've said, which is also about him healing the things within himself he needs to change. But this is about you and what you're going through, why you're experiencing the highs and lows. When you said, I'm willing to put the work in, why isn't he? And it's not that he isn't willing to put the work in, it's just not the right time. There's lessons that need to be learned. So you've both got to work on yourselves right now, and you are strong and resilient enough to get through this chaos that's come up. So just breathe through it right now, focus on you, call on Archangel Michael, and then trust that at the right time, this love will come back around. And I recorded a video for members for Monday, and that's exactly what the message is about, coming back around. So you've got to give it time. Let me just give you, obviously I'm doing you like a few more extra messages because you donated as well, okay? So you've got next year. So something big could be happening next year. This could be when you get back together, okay? You've got when you least expect it. So again, you've got to let go of the when you release resistance, and this is what you're doing right now. This is why crying is good, and just letting go, surrender. And it is just around the corner. And if you think about it, next year is just around the corner. It's only a couple of months away, really. So, and I feel you're going to have your happiness with him. You just got to let it flow. So you're learning right now to surrender. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from my spouse, okay? So, message from your spouse. So, is this like your future spouse? Okay, because I'm not really seeing a spouse around you at this point, okay? Or the right spouse. So this is like messages from your future spouse. I love how we don't really argue, and when we do, it's forgotten within seconds. Okay, so this person that you're going to be with in the future, you may have like a small 1 second argument, but then it's forgotten. Okay, so it's about knowing that you're going to resolve things with this person very easily. There's probably going to be hardly any arguing, but if you do, it will be resolved very quickly. So there's not really going to be much conflict with this person when you're in a relationship together. And every day they love you more. So they love you more every day, and they show that to you as well. So it's like the love grows every day. It doesn't dissipate. It doesn't go away. It gets stronger. Okay. What else do you need to know from your future spouse? We've got celebrity. So this person could be a celebrity, or they could be a celebrity in your eyes, or they could see you that way. It's like they see you as the one and only, the star of your own show. You know, it's like they see you as someone who's very special, unique, someone who stands out from the crowd. Because that's really what a celebrity is, I suppose. If you see someone who stands out from the crowd, and we're all celebrities in our own right in that way. You know, there's nothing like, oh, wow, they're a celebrity. No, I've never really seen celebrities that way. And I'm sure many of you haven't either, because when you're a spiritual being walking that path, you recognise everyone is a celebrity. Everyone is special. Not just because they do a certain thing and they've got a bit more money than someone else or some fame. You know, that's why you have to stay humble on this journey. So I do feel this person could either have celebrity status in some way, or they you see them that way, or they see you that way. It's about knowing you are unique and special. Give me a block there as well. Yeah, definitely, Karina. And that's the truth, you know, that's the thing, you know, it's about seeing yourself, you know, we're all normal people. You know, at the end of the day, we're all normal. When some of us we see ourselves as a bit abnormal because we're different than other people. But what I mean is, there's no like, oh, you're better than me. You know, there's none of that going on. And you have a 5D connection with this person right now. So you may be perhaps a little bit frustrated because you're not physically with this person right now, but you have a 5D bond. So you're already aware of them in the 5D. You may be dreaming of this person or feeling their energy around you. It's only a matter of time until you come physically together. This could be something that's coming within the next 4 weeks to 4 months physically. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Liz, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I get a lot of attention and affection from a new man in my friend circle. He's asked me out on a date. And that's reminding you that you are special, that you are desired, that you are a magical being. It's like giving you that ego boost to remind you of who you are. Okay, what's in the cards about that, please? And a message from my Ellie and from the angels. So, what do you need to know about this new man? Straight out, okay, this new man. We've got fate and destiny. So it was meant to be that you come into your life. There's fate and destiny on this. Okay, so it's not like I'm saying, oh, he's your fate and destiny. It's like he's come into your life at the right time for a reason. He's coming for some reason. And it may be that he's coming to make you feel desired, or to remind you that you are sexy, to remind you that you are a wanted woman. Because sometimes on this journey, we don't feel that way because of the way the situation is. So it's definitely someone who's come into your life for a reason. Now, let me just pull some other cards to get clarified. So what's in the cards about this, okay? It's stuck for a reason as well. And there's passion there, though. So what I'm feeling is, there is passion there. This person feels passionate towards you, but you may not move it forward because you've got passion for someone else. You've got your passion around Ellie. So you may feel like, I don't really want to go there because of what I've got with Ellie. I don't want to mess that up, or I don't want to taint that in some way. But the passion is, I feel you feel passion for this person, just like this person feels passion for you. So there is an attraction there, but it may be a blocked attraction. You may not do anything about it, okay? So what's going on with Ellie? What's going on with Ellie? And this may be a little test for you as well. We've got, he's carrying around a lot of burdens right now. And intuitively, you know that. And also, he's frustrated. He's frustrated with his life and his situation. And I feel you're feeling that too. Intuitively, you feel it. He may be communicating that with you through telepathy. But again, you've got to be patient with this connection. This connection is not going to move forward overnight. So because of his burdens and the things he's carrying around, his blocks, his lessons he's learning. So I feel the message is, it's up to you what you do. Okay, because it's whether you act on that passion with this other person because you're frustrated and feeling impatient, or you trust in the process of what you have. And it's like the universe saying to you, you are a desirable being. You have options. And there's nothing wrong if you want to explore those options. You're not going to mess anything up because you can't mess up the connection. But from Ellie's point of view, he thinks about your lives together and he knows you've helped him so much. And the thing is, he's helped you grow. But you don't have to be completely loyal to him if you're wanting to explore with someone else. Don't feel guilty about that. You follow your heart and do what's right for you inside. We've got reconcile. You're definitely going to reconcile with Ellie at some point. And this is what I feel you need to take into this decision about how it moves forward with this new person, because there's a lot of passion there. From their side, definitely. I feel it's there for you too, but you may be blocking it because your love is with Ellie. But you're going to reconcile with Ellie at some point. And the angels are reminding you of that. So it's whatever you decide to do. It's your choice. I can't guide you to where it goes. I can just show you the guidance on the cards, and then you do what's right for you. I hope that helps, okay? But yes, this person does feel it in its genuine passion. Elaine, thank you for the donation. Howler's messages and guidance, please. So what's the message for you today? Set your intentions. So this is a time for you to create, a time for you to ask the universe for what you desire, a time for you to manifest, to update your vision board, to create. So important perhaps over the weekend that you update your vision board, or visualize, or ask the universe for what you want, or write down your intentions, because that's what you're manifesting. It's a bit like today's daily angel message, make a wish, okay? So you may be making a wish today. We've got, I feel that your person is miserable without you, okay, even if it seems otherwise, because I am seeing him in a relationship there. So he still may be in a relationship, but it's all a distraction because he's actually miserable without you. It says they are in deep pain and regret over the past. Forgive everything and feel free. You'll get through this. So you may well be forgiving the past and releasing the past and allowing things to unfold and recognizing why he's in that situation. But he is miserable without you, even in that situation. And you're working towards the most amazing future, and that will be together. Okay, building your hopes and dreams. This is what he dreams about. So this other person may be trying to build hopes and dreams with him, but he's miserable without you, and he wants that with you. So something's going to move forward or change between now and April. And maybe set your intentions because you want to build that foundation. That could be what your intention is. But also you're building a foundation for yourself. So I want to pull you what's a blessing on right now. What the angels blessing in your life. a blessing of the air, okay? Because things could be up in the air, things could be shifting. And this could also be about you having that connection in the 5D. So it's like there's a blessing on the inner union to create the outer union. Or there's a blessing in the air, something is happening, something is coming that you may not yet see. I hope that helps, okay? Yvonne, thank you for the donation. Talking a year, asked him to meet up, no answer, will. So you've been talking for a year, you've asked to meet up to make it happen in a physical way, and there's no answer. So there's clearly fear around that. Fear around bringing it into a physical meet up or something physical is fear. So why is he in fear about that? Because you're all he's ever wanted and he wants you in his life. He does want you in his life. You are all he's ever wanted, but I feel there's some fear about actually moving this into a physical connection. Because then it's like, oh, scary. There's chaos around it. There's fear there. Insecurity. You're sensitive. I feel you would maybe also be being extra sensitive right now. There's a decision being made. So if you got tooth pain, that's why. If you got tooth sensitivity, that's why, because a decision is being made. The angels want you to focus on your creativity right now. So there's no answer. Focus on you. Focus on your creativity. Do something creative today. Could be painting, drawing, colouring in, going for a walk, whatever. Okay, and then the answer will come. So I feel that it's fear that's holding him back, okay? So you're asking, are you going to meet up? I think that's also what you're asking. So are you going to meet up? Are you going to meet up? What's going to happen with this? So there is a change coming in. Use your intuition. There's a chaos there as well. So it may not happen the way you expect it to. I feel it's going to happen at some point, but it may not be what you think it will be, or it may not be what you want it to be or how you want it to be. It could happen differently. So you've got to trust your intuition and follow your heart on this, because there is a change needed, and that's what you know. You know something's got to shift. It can't just be, we're going to talk on the phone forever. There's got to be something physical happening, and that's going to create some kind of disruption or change. Okay, so I'm seeing the tower in a good way. Something is shifting in a good way. But again, it might not happen the way you think it's going to happen. Okay? So my chat just jumped up again. So I see you've donated again. That's clearly why it jumped up there, because you put, will my DM get in touch? So, and I'm on your message as well. Let me just go back to where I was, because my chat jumped. Pretty sure it happened that way to make me aware of what you've said as well. So I do feel he is going to reach out. This is all connected. Okay? The message is, you've got to ask yourself if you're ready for this. Okay, it says the angels are deterring you from this because you may not be ready for it. You may think you are, but you may not be actually ready either. So it may be chaos. It may not be what you expect. It may just not be the right time. The angels say, yes, it's coming, but are you ready for it? You just might get it. So the angels are deterring you from this. You've got a no and a yes. So it feels like it may not be the right time. So it is coming. It just may not be the right time at this time. And that's why he's also perhaps gone silent, because he's processing. The message is you need to let go. Go have fun and forget about it for now. And then he's going to reach out. So yes, he is going to reach out to you, or he is going to make a move. Okay, I just feel that not perhaps today. And you're being guided to work on your creativity. It's going to come in when you least expect it. Now, it could be more than a year when this moves into what you want it to be. So, for example, holding hands, walking down the street, having that wonderful relationship may take a bit longer. It may be more than a year for this to manifest, okay? So you're just going to have faith in the when. They're not giving me like a when, because it's a lesson you're learning to have faith and patience right now. So let things unfold, focus on your creativity today, and then he'll reach out at the right time. But I do feel he's going to reach out at the right time, which is all he's ever wanted. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. I had a dream about Billy. What's his message for me? So what's Billy's message for you? Dreams coming true. There you go. You had a dream about him. That dream is going to come true, or it's a sign of your dreams coming true with him. So whenever the dream was about, whether you remember or you don't, there's some kind of message in there from him directly that he's saying we are going to be together. Our dreams are going to come true. So there's a wish fulfillment in there somewhere. So he wants you to know that too. What else does he want to say to you? Very clear that they've answered it with a dream card. I'll see you on the big screen. So he's also being reminded of you through TV, film, things he's watching, things he's doing. And he said, how could I hurt you like that? So I feel he wants to come in with an apology. He's thought about apologising to you, and he wants to come through with an apology. And that's probably why you've had this dream as well, because it's a sign of that coming in. He's saying, I can face my fears at my own pace, but I'm working out why did I say those things. So there are things he said to you. They're giving me a block. Because obviously he's saying, how can I hurt you like that? So that may have been with certain words. Things he said or things he didn't say or the way he said certain things. And he's saying, I need to face that. I need to face my own fears and my own pace. And he does feel relieved that he can do that he's got space right now to do that, because he's working through why he said those things and how to make up for saying those things. I hope that helps. Okay, so I feel an apology coming in. So if you see red roses, that's a sign of that. Shardai, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, guidance from the angels for the next 3 months. So what's the blessing on you over the next 3 months? What's the blessing coming in over the next 3 months? A blessing on a battle that can't be avoided. So there could be a battle coming in for you. Now, a battle means like facing some kind of challenge or obstacle. It's only a battle if you see it that way. You're going to overcome it. So whenever it is that comes towards you, especially if there's someone else involved that you may have a little bit of conflict with, or there may be an obstacle in your connection or something's going on, you're going to overcome it. And there'll be a blessing on it. It can't be avoided. You've got to walk through it. It's like you can't go around this. You've got to move towards it. You've got to jump over perhaps whatever it is. You've got to walk towards it. Whatever you're walking towards, there's going to be a blessing around it. So it's like the angel saying, don't worry about whatever's coming or not coming, because Archangel Michael is already there with you, walking with you. And he's going to help you through whatever you're going through. So keep walking forward, keep moving forward fearlessly, because sometimes we go through battles and challenges. They can't be avoided because we learn through that. So I feel there's a lesson coming in that you're going to learn. Yeah, mistakes, there are none. Lessons in disguise. So there are no mistakes, just lessons that always lead to blessings. Forgive yourself and carry on. So anything you feel you make a mistake about or you do wrong, or forgive yourself and carry on. And there'll be peace from that. So what you have does not always bring you peace. Choose the path that does. So you're going to have an opportunity to choose the right path, the path that leads to peace. And that's a good thing for you. You're listening to you. And it's about reevaluating your life and thinking about what you want as well. And that may well be what you're doing, thinking about what you want over the next 3 months and choosing the path that leads to that, to peace, to understand it. And you may have a confrontation with someone, but you can handle it. And this may even be you standing up to your special person saying, I'm going to choose myself. I'm going to do what's right for me. I'm going to move forward fearlessly and fiercely. If you want me, then you make a move or you make the effort, or I'm going to focus on me. So I feel that's what you're doing over the next 3 months. You're focusing on you, and that's building something in your life. And we've got 3 there as well. So something is building through what you're going through. So whenever you go through, you'll handle it, because God will not give you anything you can't handle. Make sure you're calling on Archangel Michael, but ultimately you are building something powerful. I hope that helps, okay? My chat just jumped up. Bear with me. Let me go back to where I was. There we are. So we got, that was for Shardai. So next question we're doing is for Alma. Alma says, your advice asked Archangel Jophiel to help with the SARS. All hell broke loose. Well, sometimes that happens for a reason, to create movement. Okay, so Archangel Jophiel is the beauty angel. She's not going to create conflict in your life unless it's needed. Okay, and you can't say, oh, it's Archangel Jophiel's fault or it's your fault for giving that guidance. At the end of the day, you choose what you do and how you feel about it. So if you're saying all hell broke loose, everything's happening for a reason. The lawyer submitted a valuation. How soon is the outcome? Okay, so how soon is the outcome? What do you need to know about this? Okay, we've got spiritual path. It's all part of your spiritual path. Everything that's happening is happening to grow your soul. So you respond with love instead of reacting with fear. So you're able to overcome any battles you're going through, like we've just said to Shardai, to bring in blessings from what you're going through. So it's all about how you surrender and let go, how you deal with the situation. Okay, so what else do you need to know? What sort of blessing on with this? Can I trust the lawyer? That's what you're saying as well. You want to know what's going on. So there's a blessing for good work. So the thing, I do feel you can trust this lawyer, because what you're saying is, can I trust this lawyer? I feel that you can, because there's a blessing on their good work, or there's blessing for good work. So I feel this lawyer is doing good work, and you've got to see it that way. Just because something isn't moving forward perhaps the way you think it will or the way you want it to right now doesn't mean it's not going to. So I do feel there is a blessing on this lawyer and the work that you're doing. And there is, like, if whatever it is as well you've done, if you've done good work in the situation, there is a blessing on that too. So there's a blessing in here somewhere. Okay, so what's the valuation? Is it coming soon? They give me fear, or the outcome. You've got to let go of fear. You've got it's that way round. So it feels like this is about balance. It's about, the Two of Cups is a love card, but I'm not reading it that way, because obviously this is about what you're asking about. And I'm feeling this is, when you put your heads together, there'll be an outcome. So I feel you can trust this lawyer. They're not giving me like a timeline, because it's something you're learning. It's for your spiritual path. Please try and understand that if there's a spiritual lesson being learned, and the angels don't want you to know the outcome, because it will affect your spiritual growth if you know before it's meant to happen, they're not going to give me the answer in this to give to you. Doesn't matter how many questions you ask, it doesn't matter how many times you try and ask it in different ways. The angels are saying to you, there's something spiritual being learned right now. And it's learning how to handle the situation, to respond with love, to be able to be calm in the storm. Because we were all saying all hell's broke loose. It's about finding calm in that situation. You know, you speak to Rob, Guided by Fire, on here in the chat, because he's been through the same things. Not the same exact situation, but he's been going through, hi Rob, by the way, he's been going through a lot of hell in his life this year. And he's come out the other side now. There's like all the blessings are now starting to show up, and he's been through the dark times, the dark night, and he's got through it with faith. Okay, so you've got to have faith. So what's the outcome? The timing for the outcome, if they want to give me a timing. So it's going to happen. It's going to rush in. It's going to happen quickly when it comes, the outcome. And it could be between now and the winter period. So I see the winter as December, January, February. So something could be happening around December, January, February with this. And it's going to rush in. It's going to happen when you least expect it. But I feel you've got to let go, continue to pray. If you're praying to your angels, then they have your best interests at heart. And that's what you need to know, no matter what the surface level is. I hope that helps, okay? If the new owners are impatient, well, that's something they are learning, isn't it? It's all part of the spiritual path. Impatience is a 7 deadly sin, really. I know it's not one of them, but I mean, it's like, it's not a fruit of the spirit. Patience is. So this whole situation is part of growth. And that's why you're involved in it, okay? So your journey could perhaps be being patient that rubs off on others, okay? Victor, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Again, thank you for time stamping. Much love to you and Meow Cecil. So Victor says, let me find your question. Morning, Liz. May I have any messages for my beautiful twin and a snake card? So what's the snake message for you first of all today? So what's the snake message coming through for you today? What's the snake message? So the snake message, you've got 2 cards coming through very clearly there. We've got shadow and we've got creation. So remember, from the shadow, something is created. Through the darkness, the light builds again. Okay, so some things are not as they seem. Explore the shadows to find the truth. Now, this could be about illusion, social media, things going on in the 3D world. And remember, you are a creator. Your time for great creation is now. So what I'm actually getting coming through with this is, you're not meant to be in union at this moment because you're creating something big in your life. If you were in union, you wouldn't be able to create what you were creating. So remember that, you know, and that's what keeps me strong on my journey, because I always think that way too. I think, well, if I was with my twin right now, would I be doing what I'm doing? So it's about recognizing that. And I feel that's what you need to know. When you go into your dark times, and we all go into dark times, when you go into shadows, remember, there's something being created from it. So there's a reason right now why this kind of destined love is being held back. Okay, it's like something is being created. So the snake is helping you not only to work through your shadows, but to create. And I feel the wood snake has really assisted you this year as well. And for a lot of us, it's happening behind the scenes. We perhaps don't even know what the wood snake is doing, because snakes slither around. Sometimes you can't see them. They do the work behind the scenes, but I feel you're very aware of what the wood snake is doing in your life. So what your twin is saying is, I want to be myself with you. And they may well be working through their shadows to create the best version of themselves. You are my world. So even though it may not feel that way physically because of the circumstances, you know that's the truth. And how could I hurt you like that? So obviously your twin feels like they've hurt you by remaining away or staying away or being quiet or certain things they may have done. And that's also something that they are healing, okay? So what lesson is your twin healing at this time? We've got struggle around beliefs. And this could be religious beliefs. It could be things they're learning or going through. It says, honour your beliefs and be true to yourself. Let go of the struggle. Give us the opportunity struggle gives us the opportunity to let go. So in other words, when we go through any struggles, there's always a lesson there. And the lesson is to let go. Struggle is the key to all, like surrender is the key to all things. So when we struggle, it's the key to finding that surrender. So I feel what this is about is, you know, you're surrendering, you're giving it to heaven. You've got faith. You know what your faith is. You know what your religious beliefs are and how you create them in your own life. It's like you've got your own way of worshipping, your own way of doing things like I have. And other people perhaps don't understand that, but that's their badge. It doesn't matter as long as you know what you're doing. And I feel your twin is going through the same kind of thoughts and values and feelings. So there could be a lot of prayer going on in their own way. So I feel also this about your twin coming to terms with their religion or coming to terms with what they believe about themselves or how that affects their religion or their connection with God the Creator or whomever they're connecting with. So the struggles being released around values and belief systems. So I definitely feel that's also something that is perhaps being healed before your union. But ultimately I feel you're creating things in your life and the wood snake is helping with that. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Divine Soul, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, how was my twin feeling knowing that I'm planning to separate with my karmic? 3D messages, his thoughts and actions. Well, that's a really powerful thing if you've made that decision finally, you know, and you're sat on that and you're thinking, yeah, that's what I want to do. So whether you've expressed that in the 3D or the 5D, what's going on? So what's going on? We've got love. So he feels love. So he feels love. It's made him feel more in love with you. It's made him feel even more connected with you. That's how he feels. The way he feels about you is, whoa, we can have, there's a chance. If you leave your partner and I leave my partner, there is a chance that we can actually have this love in a physical life in this lifetime. So it's made him feel feelings of love. What are his thoughts about you? Love. What are his actions towards you? Love. He wants love with you. He wants to kiss you, make love with you, look into your eyes. He feels love. It's brought love up in him. And obviously the love has come from his own self, you know, but that's what's been activated. Yeah, it's also triggered him to perhaps make changes in his own life. Now we've got career coming through as well. So it may have even triggered him to look at his career. And the reason why is because he may be thinking, right, okay, now I need to really step up. And I need to really think about how I'm going to provide or how I can be with you. Okay, so it's triggered something about his career as well. Changes happen as you change. Dare to be different and follow your passions. Choose work you love. So you may also be looking at his life very closely right now and you've triggered that in him. And you're being guided as well to never take anything personally, remember. Never get triggered because you're bigger than any trigger. You're tougher than any challenge. So release any anger by allowing yourself to feel it and then remember to rise above it and see things from a higher perspective. So that may also be something you're doing with any triggers coming up in you. And you may also be looking at your own life, your own career, other things too. So it may be triggering career changes. What does he want to say to you? Give me a block in the throat as well. It will never be over between us. I just need space sometimes to think things through. Look at this. Marriage sounds good with you. So he's thinking about being married to you in the future. Doesn't matter what the situations are right now, what needs to be released, any of that. Marriage sounds good with you. Because obviously he's in a situation, you're in a situation, and it's not good. But with you, it sounds good. It could be good. It's like he's giving himself permission to imagine having that with you. And he said, I need space sometimes to think these things through, but it will never be over. It's like he's reminding you when there's space between you or silence. Just disconnected and reconnected there, so it's never over. When there's silence or separation between you, it's never over. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa, thank you for the donation. Great to see you, honey. Can I have a message from Amanda, please? I'm missing her. So, how is she feeling? Your love drives me crazy, and she's feeling that way too. So I feel you're both missing each other. It's reciprocated. She's saying, don't pay attention to my moods. So she may be a bit moody right now. You may be going in and out of these moods as well. I'm trying to find the way out of that place. So she wants out of that place. Okay, the place is like a darkness. It could be a mood. It could be the place she's in anyway. So obviously she wants out of the situation she's in. Just bear with me. My chat jumped again. Let me go back to where I was. There we are. So she's trying to find a way out of a situation. That's the place, that place. And that's how she sees it, that place. Even if she says it's her nice home or whatever, it's that place. I need to find a way out of that place. And I feel she's also trying to find a way out of a mood. She may be in a mood. And you may be picking up on that. And this may be driving you a bit crazy. So it's like you're both going round in circles in your head about each other. She's saying, I miss talking to you. And you're missing talking to her. I get mad at myself about how I treat you. So she's in a mood. She's got anger going on. There's a lot of emotion. That's why you're missing her. That's why you're feeling this way. And I think about our lives together. So she thinks about leaving that place and how it would be to live with you and to live your lives together. And she thinks about that all the time. And she's mad at herself because she may push that away or sabotage it when that's what she really wants. Okay? So card coming through is guidance. Quiet your mind. Clarity comes through silence. You are always being guided. And that's what you're being reminded. You're being guided. She's being guided. You're both gaining clarity right now. And you've tried to quiet your mind. You've gone places. It hasn't worked. You know, you've been trying to escape in a way to calm your mind. But you don't need to. You can calm your mind exactly where you are. So what does she want you to know? What's she in regret about or curious about, or what's she going through in this silence? She's saying, I've let you down so badly. So she feels like she's let you down and she doesn't like that. Okay, she doesn't like the thought of letting you down. That hurts her heart, okay? And she's saying, I can finally go within now, though. She is relieved in a way that you've got this silence, just like you go into your relief as well. Because she's saying, I can finally go within and process my feelings without feeling overwhelmed or pressured. So she is aware that the separation is a good thing, or the silence is a good thing, because it lets her work through all these emotions, but she still misses and wants you like you do. Like you know that it's the right thing to be perhaps in silence, but you want them. And I'm in the same predicament. It's awful because you feel calm in some way, but also you miss them and want them. So it's like that catch-22. It's the ups and downs, the highs and lows. So you've got to breathe through those moments. So I want to bring in a blessing for the connection, or blessing that you need to know. The angels say there's a blessing on a homecoming. Okay? So and they're giving me as well home owning. So I feel you need to know that if you're trying to do something around the home, that owning the home or taking control at home, there's a blessing on that. I feel that's a separate message for you. You know what that's about. But there's a blessing on a homecoming, and this is 44. So the angels are blessing you as she comes home, or to reunite you both, or to bring you back together. So it feels like there's going to be a reunion. This could even be talking again or communicating again, coming back together. There's a blessing on that right now. And you may see 444. So when you're seeing 444, you may actually come back together. So you could be coming back together quicker than you think. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation, honey. Liz's mum has decided to go for an ultrasound for her burping. Will everything be okay with her? Well, that's good that she's chose that, you see. So she's made that decision by herself. So what's the message coming through from Raphael? First card is make peace with it. That's what she's doing. She's made peace in her own mind. She's needed time to come to the realization of what she needed to do. And she's accepted that, okay, whatever results I get, I'll be okay. It's like she's making peace with the situation. And she's needed time to do that. You know, she's needed time to be okay with going to the hospital or getting treatment, or she's needed time. So I feel she's in a better place emotionally to handle what she's going to receive, like whatever the guidance is from the doctors or whatever the results are. It's like she's ready to receive the answers now. We've got to spend time in nature. So it may also help her when she's not in hospital, you know, because she's not in hospital, she's just going for a checkup or she's going for this ultrasound, you know, to go out in nature. And obviously, you know, depending on what the weather's like, but, you know, spending time outdoors will help, just getting some fresh air. And I feel even going out for that will help, you know, because she's going outside for that. In other words, she's got to go out of the home to get there. So that will also help. But I feel getting out and about will help her as well. Whether she does that or not, it's up to her. But that's what Raphael is guiding her to do, to perhaps get some air in her lungs in a way. And it's ascension symptoms. So again, you're being shown here it's connected with fear. Because burping is a fear. It's releasing fear. And she may be releasing fear around what's coming next in her life or what she needs to change or, you know, the fact that your dad's gone and all of that. So I feel it's all connected with acceptance. Okay, so it's like Raphael said, if she spends more time outdoors, that's going to help. Getting out and about, seeing people doing things, because it's all fear-based energy. So I don't feel there's anything really bad going on. It's more about her accepting her life as it is now, not what it was. I hope that helps, okay? Divine Soul, thank you for the donation. Am I on the right career path? Well, again, isn't that interesting when you got the career cards coming out? It triggered a career, whatever the card, I know I've shuffled since I've done the cards, but you got something has triggered a career, looking at your career, you know, looking at the adjustments you could make in your career. So I feel there is going to be a career change without me even shuffling the cards, because we got the trigger is to do with career. So you may be looking at your career, there may be things in your career you like, but it's like you are aware there's a change coming or something's going to shift in your career. I do feel that's happening, okay? My karmic is trying to manipulate. Is my karmic trying to manipulate me or genuine about making things better between us? Okay, so what is your karmic wanting you to know? We've got all paths lead home. What I'm feeling here is even if your karmic tries to make things better between you, all paths lead home. So what that means is regardless of what detours you take, you're going to end up with your divine masculine. That's where you belong, and it doesn't really matter because it doesn't really matter what he's doing or saying. You know all paths lead home. So even if he tries to make everything right and wonderful, you still know it's not going to be right and wonderful because you know you belong elsewhere. So it's like you recognizing what will it really do for you? What will it really change in the long run? Because your feelings are still going to be there for your twin, okay? Set intentions. I do feel it's his intention to make it better. He doesn't want to lose you. Okay, and it's like he's setting an intention to do something better or make something better. But he also knows you're very independent. And this is also, it's like you're ready for a fight or you're ready for to face whatever's coming. So this is about you've set your intention about leaving and you're ready for the fight. So you're ready to perhaps stand up to him now, whereas perhaps in the past you weren't. Okay, and we've got celebration. Maybe you're even thinking about the holidays upcoming, or maybe you're thinking about perhaps getting through the holidays. And I feel that really your karmic partner is thinking about the holidays. I don't want to be alone during the holidays. So I'm thinking about, you know, Christmas time, whatever you celebrate, whether it's Thanksgiving, Halloween, whatever, but it's mainly about the holidays. We've got 3 months here, October, November, December. So I feel really what your karmic is trying to do is get through the holidays, like you may be trying to get through the holidays. So this may be a decision you make in the new year. You may think, right, we'll just get through the holidays and then deal with it. But you're ready for a fight. You're ready. You're already independent. You're already independent from him. You know, you've already made your decision is what I'm feeling. So I want to connect with your karmic and just see what he is saying, because I do feel he's genuine about this, but it's also about getting through the holidays. He doesn't want to be alone around the holidays. So what's the message coming through? You care about your family and you have a loving heart. That's how he feels about you. So your karmic partner feels like you do care about family. You know, not like you're not like a nasty person. You have a loving heart. So your karmic partner is not thinking badly about you here. Not feeling like, oh, you're a nasty person or you're being selfish, or you have a loving heart and you care about your family. That's how your karmic partner sees you. And that's why your karmic partner is perhaps suggesting working on this or staying together or whatever it is. But obviously, regardless of all of that, you still know that all paths lead home. So it may be all nice in the short term, but 3 months down the line, New Year comes, craving your twin. I hope that helps, okay? It's like a short-term fix to a long-term problem. Marie Faye, thank you for the donation. Can I have a message from DM? What's he up to? Okay, so what's the message coming through here? Okay, message coming through is I miss talking to you. And I'm sorry I did that to you. So I feel he wants to apologise for something he's done. And he is missing talking to you. And that's what you need to know. So he said, I miss talking to you. I'm sorry I did that to you. I want to make it right. So I feel there's going to be a movement towards some kind of apology or clearing the air or getting back on good terms with you or wanting something to change. That's why I love what I do. This is why I love what I do. I say change and there's the card. Okay, you can't write it, can you? Change. So things are up in the air between you. He doesn't want that. He wants to make it right. So there's change in the air. You may see whirlwinds on shows or films. You may see tornadoes on them. There may be a wind where you are. It's a sign of change. So the next windy day, it's a huge sign of change coming in for you. And there may be changes going on in his own life as well. You know, he could be going through some changes in his body. He could be going through some changes in his work life. Thank you, angels. Can't write it. Changes. We got change. Wherever it is, change, changes. The angels are just, that makes me smile because it's just me saying, you know, thank you, angels, for my gift in my mind, and they'll be giving me again changes. So a new beginning is awaiting you both. Transformation is going to end cycles and start new ones. So there's going to be a new cycle coming in. I feel that it's going to come in around a windy day. That's how you're going to know it's coming, okay? So you're either going to experience a very windy day in your life, or you're going to see some kind of tornado or wind in a film or a show or something that shows you there's a change happening. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, 555, there you go, 555, dragonflies, butterflies, all signs of change, but I'm getting a wind specifically, okay? Emily G, thank you for the donation. Hi, there's messages from A and my guides, thank you. So what does A want to say? Let's get together and talk. So he wants to talk, he wants to get together with you and talk. So this is going to be a, you know, meet up, like some kind of conversation coming in, but I feel it's like a physical meet up. My life works better with you in it. And I feel he wants to tell you that when he gets together with you. So he wants to let you know that when you're together, his life works better with you and he sees that with you. But also he wants to get you in person to tell you this. So it's not just about messaging you or ringing you up or having a video call. It's getting together and talking about the future. Him saying to you in person, my life works better with you in it. And I think about what our children would look like and be like. So whether there's an opportunity for you to have kids together or not, he's thought about it. He's thought about having a family with you and what children with you would actually be like, what they would look like, what it would be like, okay? So I feel there's going to be an opportunity coming in for you to actually get together, okay? So what else is going? So your angels are asking you to trust in that. So sensitivity, emotional sensitivity. So you may be feeling a bit emotional right now. You may be a bit sensitive right now. You could actually have tooth pain as well, eye pain. Like sinuses could be affected here because you're feeling something is shifting. You're feeling that he's becoming more sensitive and more emotional. And he wants to share this with you in person, okay? So to channel that energy, channel it into your creativity right now. Channel it into things you're doing at work or things you're focusing on that fill you up, because that will help you to release this perhaps pain you're experiencing if you're feeling the pain, or if you start feeling tooth pain or eye pain or sinus pain, head pressure, things like that, because of the power of the love. So we know he wants to reconcile with you. So what else is coming in? So he wants to get together and talk, and that's bringing a lot of emotion up as well. I cried when I received your message. So if you've messaged him lately, he cried when he received that message. Okay, or he will cry when he receives a message from you. So he's very emotional right now, sensitive, emotional. There's energy there that's perhaps a bit out of the ordinary for him. But I feel he's crying. I'm not saying he's crying like a baby or he's crying in front of people. This could be a silent tear coming down or crying in the shower or, you know, releasing emotion. But there's a lot of pain there when he reads messages you've sent or he thinks about messages you've sent. So he doesn't want to just message you, okay? He wants to meet you in person. That's what's coming. So just be patient with this. Work on your creativity right now. I hope that helps, okay? Yvonne, I've answered your question. So if you haven't seen it, I have answered it, okay? Just bear with my chat move then. So next question we're doing is for Micah. Thank you for the donation, honey. I'm actually going to put no more donations on so I can catch up because I'm an hour behind, I think. So thank you for the donations, guys, but no more. Mods, if you can put that in the chat for me so I can catch up, because I'm getting behind, I think. Okay. So Micah says, may I get guidance for next week, please? Thank you, Liz. So this for Micah. May I get guidance for next week, please? Thank you, Liz. So what's the guidance for next week? What's the guidance coming in for you for next week? Hey, little bit, thank you for joining as a member, honey. Again, I'm pretty sure you've been a member before, so thank you for renewing there. So what's the message for Micah for next week? Okay, so message for next week is balance. You're going to feel more balanced next week. So if things have felt a little bit off balance, you're going to feel more balanced, especially because we're in Libra season now too. And you may be doing things that bring balance in. So you may be doing more breath work, meditation, just feeling better in general. So I feel you're going to feel better. We've got delayed communication is coming to an end. Now, this may even be why you feel more balanced or why more communication comes in, because your person may feel more balanced too. So if there's been delays in communication, no messages, that's turning around. So there may be some communication coming in and a new beginning. Look at this. So a communication could lead to a new beginning, a fresh start, and that brings balance in. So it's very likely there's going to be a message coming or some kind of communication that's been delayed that will lead to a new beginning. It could even be that you feel more balanced, you feel there's a new beginning around you, and the block in my throat, and that leads to communication. So even if it doesn't come straight away, there's a clearly block in my throat for a reason. So it could be that it comes in a bit later. So it may not be communication itself coming in next week. That could perhaps be the week after or the week after that. But regardless, I feel it's coming in this Libra season. And there's going to be a new beginning. This could even be something occurring as well around the next new moon, which comes in on the 21st. So, but there's definitely communication ahead, balance, and a new beginning. And it all starts next week. I hope that helps, okay? So, clearing the air. Divine Soul, thank you for the donation. Obviously, you've got a lot going on because there's a lot of messages coming through from you as well. So, there's a lot you're processing. Just looking for your question. I can't see it. It's usually right by the donation, but I can't see this one. So can anyone see Divine Soul's donation, please? Or Divine Soul, if you are still here, honey, I think you may be. What's your question? Okay, and then I go to Jay. So I've got, it's before Jay's donation. I can't see your question. So Divine Soul, what's your question, please, honey? And please make sure you are popping your question in the chat for me when you're donating. It could just be an energy exchange, I don't know. It could just be a thank you for the previous messages. But if you have got a question, let me know now. No, she made one without a question. Okay, thank you for that then, honey. That means a lot. So Jay says, messages or cards from KB. Okay, so what's going on with KB? KB is saying he's building something. So KB is building something right now. Now, this could be work related, or it could be financial, or it could be working on their life. So I feel what KB is saying to you is, I'm working on building stability for myself. I'm working on creating in my own life. So there's definitely something being created there. And it gets a bit much, okay? The feelings perhaps he feels for you at times get a little bit much because he's saying, can we try this again? I think about being with you intimately. So this person definitely has intimate feelings towards you and thinks about you in an intimate way. Just bear with me, my chat jumped again. So this person has intimate thoughts about you. And, you know, it could just be that right now this is all they could give to you because they're building something within their own self, or they want to build on those feelings and emotions. So what I'm feeling is there is intimacy there. There is a lot of intimacy. This person's thought about being with you in a sexy way, okay? In a passionate way. And they're saying, can we try this again? So may actually want a new beginning, or may want to try this again. In other words, can we date? Can we go for a drink? Can we see each other outside work? Can we do something? So then he may actually want to actually move this forward now. Just gets a bit much for him. So I feel it gets intense. It's like, am I actually ready for something with someone? Can I build on something with someone? Because I feel he's building on his own self. He's building in his own life. But he may actually ask you out on a date, or there could be another chance coming for this to come back around. I hope that helps, okay? Yashi, thank you for the donation. Any messages for me? This for Guided by the Universe. So what's the message coming through for you right now? we've got soul. Remember, everything that's happening is happening to grow your soul. So you've got the soul growth card. It says you go through everything you go through to grow and evolve as a soul. So you can be together, stay together and shine together. Enjoy the journey. So the message for you is try and enjoy the journey. Even when it's hard, even when it's a challenge, because it's how you initially end up together. You've got differences make life interesting. So again, the differences between you make life interesting, but also the things you go through differently makes life interesting. Have love, compassion, and an open mind. Life would be boring if we're all the same. So you're going to go through your lessons, he's going to go through his lessons, and that's ultimately how you're going to come together at the right time. So it's about enjoying the journey, enjoying where you are in this process of life. You will come together at the right time. So it's all going to come together at the right time, in the right way, for the right reasons. So what is there a blessing on for you right now? The blessing for you is a blessing on your love. There you go. And there's also a blessing on your divine masculine's transformation. Okay, so just have faith right now. There's a blessing on this love. You're being protected. There's no need to fear. You may see stag antlers, or you may see a stag, but you may see a man with stag antlers, and that's a sign your masculine is transforming. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a C, thank you for the donation. Message from RSP. Okay, what's the message from RSP? Okay, we've got career. RSP is busy thinking about career or focusing on career or giving you some messages about career. Changes happen as you change. Dare to be different and follow your passions to choose work you love. So RSP could be saying to you here, choose work that you love. Do things you're passionate about right now. Dare to be different. Because when you change, things around you change. This could be what the message is coming from this person to you, or could be what they are going through too. Okay, that they are going through changes in their life. You're both changing. You're both evolving. To be different, to follow your passions, to choose work you love, to choose to do things you love. So I feel the message is follow your passion. Follow your passion, okay? So what else is coming in from RSP? The message is growing up. So RSP is also growing up spiritually, and you are too. So RSP is reminding you that you're both growing up spiritually, you're both learning lessons, you're both evolving and transforming. So really, it's the same message. It's about staying grounded. So you come to Earth to grow, to evolve, to transform. And you are both, connected with each other for a reason to make that happen too. But there could be some career changes that are being brought up into your awareness right now because you're being guided to focus on your passions. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Any good news coming my way? I'm feeling hopeful. So what's there a blessing on for you? A blessing on a homecoming. So this could be about reunion, your person coming home to you. Could also be a huge message about, upcoming events like celebrations, like homecoming, things that are coming home. So I know that in America, you guys have homecoming, a homecoming queen and things like that. I don't really know anything about that or what that is because obviously I'm from the UK. So I've seen it obviously on shows and things, but I'm not exactly sure what the homecoming is. So this could be something that you resonate with. It may not be. That could be resonating with someone in the chat there. There could be a homecoming dance or something that someone is resonating with, whether it's for yourself or for a child, for someone watching. So I'm not necessarily feeling that's for you, Stephanie, directly. But I feel this is someone or something is coming home. So home is like to you. This is about reunion. So your reunion is blessed. So if you're saying, I feel good news coming my way, because you're saying I feel hopeful, so that means you're feeling hopeful about good news. There's a blessing on a reunion or a homecoming or something coming back to you. That's what I'm connecting with. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz. Any messages from my DM, Mohammed? So what does Mohammed want you to know? Let's start a family together. Can we try this again? So he wants a new beginning to have a family with you or have a life with you. So again, family, we think about kids, don't we? But family can be building a life, a home, can be having fur babies, having animals together, or it could be kids, or integrating families, whatever. But it's like he's saying, I want to start a family with you. I want to start my life again. So I feel it's like he wants a new beginning with you, a fresh start. And he's saying, can we try this again? Can we start over? Is there a chance for us to do this right this time? So he wants a new beginning with you. Just bear with me, my chat moved. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Adverts keep jumping up on my live. It's really weird. I keep getting little adverts coming up and it disrupts everything. So let me just move it back down. There we are. So I definitely feel there's a message coming through about him wanting a new beginning. And he wants you to know he wants that new beginning as well. So he may be, saying this to you at some point. So we've got religion and abuse. So there could also be religious beliefs or religious values or things to do with religion that he may feel like he's a victim of. And it says, be a victor, not a victim. Your past does not define you. Let it go with love. So this could be about his current circumstances or his religious beliefs or what his family thinks he should do. Or so there could be religious differences between you as well that could be in the way. But he knows he's got to be true to himself, no matter what his religious beliefs are or what his family say or anything like that, because he wants to be with you. So he's taking back his power. He's saying, I'm not a victim of this situation. I'm going to be a victor. I'm going to be a strong one. I'm going to take control because my past does not define me. I want a new beginning. So I feel he's going to fight for this love, and he's preparing for that now. And when he's in the shower as well, he's getting strong there. He's thinking about you there. So it's like he's going through a cleansing to be able to fight for you. I hope that helps. That's what's really coming through, like fighting for this love no matter what. So Yvonne messaged again and said, will my DM get in touch? I do feel that your masculine is going to get in touch, but I want to just connect again with that right now. Okay, so let's bring in the Almost Tarot. So will he get in touch? Will your masculine get in touch? The delay is creating the way. It's delayed with love, and then it will move forward. So yes, he's going to get in touch with you. He will move forward towards you after a delay. And the delay is delayed with love. Can you see the heart there in the traffic light? So the delay is a loving delay. The delay creates the way. They give me fear. Yeah, fear. So I feel you've got to let go of the fear. Is there any timing around this? So he will move forward after a delay, which means yes. We've got May coming through. So it will happen between now and May. Now, I'm not saying it's going to take anywhere near that long. The angels always give me the furthest timeline out. So you kind of let go of the when and breathe and have faith, okay? And this could even be something that was happening around May that's caused this delay. Okay, but I feel May is a significant month for some reason. Okay, and something big could be shifting around May or moving forward towards May. But I feel the answer is yes, after a delay, there's going to be a movement forward. So trust in that, okay? And I have answered your question already, the other question in another part of the live. Empress 44, thank you for the donation. Hi, message from Carlos for the weekend. So what's going on with Carlos for the weekend? We've got celebration, all past lead home. So he may actually be attending some kind of celebration over the weekend that reminds him that he belongs with you, that all past lead back to you. Okay, so there could be a celebration, it could be a birthday celebration, it could be just some other celebration, but I feel he's going through something this weekend that makes him remember the truth that all paths lead back to you. You know, that you're the one he wants, you're the one he truly intends to be with. So whenever he's going through this weekend, just have faith it's teaching him something. So you can try this again. See how this keeps coming out? Can we try this again? So whenever he's going through at the weekend, he's making him realise he wants a fresh start with you because he feels old without you. So this could be connected with a birthday or someone else's birthday he's going to an event about, and he's fitting something to do with age. Even if it's not a birthday directly, he's thinking about how old he is. He's thinking about his life. He feels old without you. It doesn't matter how old he is physically. He feels old without you. You make him feel more youthful, more connected with the truth of who he is. And he's saying there's still so much to say because my feelings for you are real. So I feel like he hasn't expressed his emotions to you, and that's what he wants to do. So he's saying my feelings for you are real. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I hope that helps, okay? And it's 10:10 on the clock as I look at the clock on my time here, which is about power. So stepping into his power. Naina, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from S and his energy for the week ahead. So what's going on with S this week ahead? What's going on? We got confidence and clarity. So this is a powerful week ahead for you because not only is he gaining confidence, he's gaining clarity to move forward with confidence. And there could be the green eyes there as well. So don't let jealousy or anything to do with the karmic situation affect you this week because it's so important you gain clarity through being confident. Because I'm seeing the green eyes a little bit like jealousy there. Aren't those eyes fabulous, by the way, in this card? Because there's mirroring there. So you may both be missing each other. I love that. You know, that's why I connected with that card. You know, why I picked that card. But I remember the green eyes. And, you know, they say as well, green eye, greedy. You know, because I've got green eyes, and people used to say that to me at school. Oh, you've got green eyes, you're a green-eyed greedy. But really, green eyes connect with, we see green eyes as like jealousy. Okay, so I'm not saying green-eyed people are jealous in any way. I've got green eyes. What I'm saying is, I feel that the green eyes in this are very much connected with your person maybe doing something, or there may be something going on that you've got to look beyond this week. So if any jealousy comes up, breathe through it. Remember who you are, be confident, be strong, and gain clarity. Maybe even use some clear quotes to bring clarity in. But I feel ultimately he's going to be in a much clearer energy this week. So what is he learning this week? We've got children are teachers. So he says, learn from their innocence and start to see life through fresh eyes with magic, wonder and awe. So he may be connecting more with his inner child, thinking about what his inner child wants, or things that he perhaps hasn't done in his life. So he may be thinking about the things he regrets doing. He may be going over in his mind things he regrets, like having kids or having children with you. He may even be around children who are helping him to see magic, wonder and joy. Okay, so what does he want to say to you this week? He's saying to you, I think about your body and my feelings for you are real and you smell amazing. So he may be smelling you. He may smell your scent. He may just be connecting with you like he can smell you around him, you know, like he can just sense you. And he said, I think about your body. So there is intimacy there and my feelings for you are real. Okay, so I'm going to pull out the bucket for you. So what do you need to know for the energy for the week ahead? You coming through for you. Someone new appears. And that's a miracle. So this could be him appearing as someone new. You see a change in him in some way. And there's a miracle there. You've got a B. So something miraculous is coming in. Music. You could hear messages in music about someone new coming in, like him appearing as someone new. We've got 3 people. So I do feel there's still the karmic partner involved. And we've got Fox. So solutions, decisions. So there could be a decision being made around this third party situation this week. Okay, but obviously that person is still there, so don't let any jealousy affect you or anything knock your confidence down, because he's going to appear to you as someone new, and that's going to be a miracle to you. You're going to be like, wow, finally, when this comes in, and you're going to receive messages and music. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Guidance on this morning. Why am I made late and kept on being blocked after getting to the station earlier than a detour? Because you're being protected. The delay creates the way. A rejection is a redirection. So see it like this. Anytime you block from doing something in that way, you're being divinely protected. So there could have been something happening that you weren't meant to experience. Okay. Now, for example, see it this way. If there weren't traffic lights, all the cars would be crashing into each other. Okay. So it's like a traffic light that's been given to you that stopped you. So you've had to take a different route or do something at a different time or in a different way. So you're being protected. It's happened to me many times where there's been a slight delay and there's been a crash up the road. And if I'd gone out at the exact moment I was meant to, I would have been involved in that. So you've got to realise you're being protected. So instead of being frustrated, oh, this is so annoying, or, oh, you're being protected. Okay? You're being, and it's happened to me not long ago where I was on a train coming back from Torquay, which is quite far away, and there was a huge disruption. We had to all get off at Birmingham New Street, and it caused a crazy disruption. But from that happening, I met 3 people who were amazing. I'm in touch with one of them now. Okay. Hi, Emma, if you're watching. But I mean, you know, and we had this amazing rapport where all of us helped each other out to get to the train and everything else. And it was crazy what happened that day. And we all saved each other in some way. It was a beautiful thing. It's like we all, like 4 strangers came together. Well, 5 really, because someone else was involved. But we all come together to kind of help each other. And it was absolutely magical. And even though it was chaotic having to get off the train and all the craziness that went on, it created a magical experience I'll never forget my whole life. And that's what you have to remember. There's something that's happening for a reason. So you're saying that's why it happened, okay? So let me just go back to your question. I already prepared early any love messages from Jake. So that's what you need to know. There's a lesson there. So let me just pull you a card about that, okay? Yeah, differences make life interesting. So it all happens to make your life interesting. So you have to have love and compassion and keep an open mind, because life would be boring if we were all the same, or everything was always the same. So what does Jake want to say to you? Can we try this again? You matter to me. So you're saying, you matter to me. I want to try this again. I want to do it differently. So there's going to be an opportunity coming in for you to do things differently with him, okay? You've got dark night and shows. So what he's doing is, he may be watching shows deep in the dark of the night, and they're giving him guidance or inspiration in some way. But it's very likely he's going through a bit of a dark night of the soul right now, okay? And he's receiving guidance through things he's watching or paying attention to, shows. Okay, things are again in his head. So there's things he's being made aware of from things he's doing in his day-to-day world that are reminding him of you or connecting him with you in some way. Okay, and we've got 555, big changes coming in, transformation, radical change. You may also see butterflies or dragonflies, but this is another reason why there's delays. You're being shown through what you're physically experiencing that delays create the way. There are rejection as a redirection, and you're being rerouted to something better. I hope that helps, okay? Norah, thank you for the donation. Can you check the connection between me and Fawzi? How is he feeling about me and commitment? So, what's the message going on? What's the message going on? No worries, Divine. Okay, if you have got a question, then you need to let me know. So, what's the connection going on between you and Fawzi? So, he's doing a lot of thinking. See how the cards are continuing to shuffle? Okay, change. There it is again. There's changes taking place. So, he's doing a lot of thinking about changes he needs to make to bring commitment in, because you want commitment, and that would probably be a big change from what you've got now. Okay, or in a different way than it is now. So I feel he's contemplating that change. He's thinking about that change. So he's doing a lot of thinking about what he needs to do or what you need to do to be together or whatever this change is. So he's thinking about changes. So what else does he want you to know? He's saying, I get jealous when it comes to you. So there could also be some jealousy. Now I spoke about jealousy not long ago with the confidence card coming out. Okay, and I've shuffled that deck with the card with the cat with the green eyes. So he's saying, I do get jealous when it comes to you, and I'm trying to understand. I'm in awe of you. Can we try this again? Now, if you notice, like, this card keeps coming out. It's a repetitive card. So I feel this is a huge message about collectively everyone watching. Your person is going to come back around and say, can we have another chance? Can we try again? Can we have a new beginning? So, Norah, what you need to know is Fawzi wants to try this again. And he's trying to understand what that means or what these changes are, because he's in awe of you. So he's like looking at you thinking, whoa, why do you want me? What do you see in me? Why me? Because he's in awe of you, the person you are, the things you do, perhaps the fact that you're very independent, or you may have a great career, or you may be financially independent, or whatever it is. And he's thinking, what do you want with me? Why me? Okay, and then he starts getting jealous, thinking, well, what if there's someone better out there for you? Or what if you don't want me? Or and he starts going into his own head. But ultimately, he's trying to process how he's feeling about change. Anything else you need to know? We've got I am loved and safe. So when he's with you, he feels loved, he feels safe. Okay, and he wants you to know that when he's with you, that's how he feels. That's why he does want commitment with you. And again, we've got shows and dark night coming through. And I dug deep again, same ones came out. So clearly going through a dark night of the soul, thinking about these changes. And he may also be receiving messages through shows or things he's watching. Let me pull you one out of the bucket for you. We've got winter. So something could be shifting in the winter. Now, I see winter as like December, January, February. So that could be when there's a big shift taking place. I hope that helps, okay? Marsh, thank you for the donation. How does he feel about me? What's coming to my life in this next phase? I was about to reach out after silence, but deep inside me, I don't want to receive crumbs, uncertainties, and old roles. So what you're really saying is, if I keep reaching out, it's going to be the same pattern. It's going to be the same thing over and over again. So you know that you've got to break that cycle, and that will be your lesson to have faith, to trust, to believe in the love enough to know that he's going to eventually reach out to you. Okay, so what's coming in your life in the next phase? You've got to trust your intuition. So everything you're going through right now is assisting you with trusting your own intuition, believing in yourself, knowing what you feel is real. So you may see wolves as well. So this is a huge message about you trusting what you feel deep within. And what you feel deep within is that you know you don't want to receive crumbs or the same cycle. So you really do know that it's not the right thing to reach out to him. Okay? Or reach out to them. So how's this person feeling? Again, we've got change coming up. We've got progress and vacation. So you taking a vacation in a way, which means pulling your energy back. You're taking a vacation from the connection. You may be going on a trip too. You could be thinking about a vacation. But I feel like you kind of pulling your energy back is creating change, even if you can't see it yet. And it will lead to progress. Okay, so I do feel that this is a huge message that this person will return. There'll be an opportunity for this to come back around. That's why that card keeps flying out the deck over and over that says, can we try this again? Because you making a change, even though it feels like a whirlwind to you and it's scary to you and you're thinking this feels uncomfortable, it's actually helping him to move forward and make progress. So it's creating change within him, an ascension, and change within you. And that's what your intuition is telling you. To wait, to hang on, to trust, okay? So what does this person want to say to you? Look, I love you. Please forgive me for ignoring you. So this person knows they've got to reach out. Okay, and they're saying, I'm ignoring you, I'm sorry. They're not meaning to ignore you. It's processing. It's not ghosting, it's processing. It's like he's saying, I don't mean to ignore you. So he is aware. Okay, say, please forgive me for doing this. I do love you. So I feel you've got to be patient, then it'll come back. So you've got to trust the love enough right now to know that he's going to come back. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation. I'm having the feeling that I'm preparing for union and learning to manage it into the physical world can have a message about it. So trust that feeling. Clarity, you're gaining clarity, that's what you know. You know you're gaining clarity. And it's again, you've got vacation coming up. Because you've taken time out, you're looking at this journey differently. You've pulled your energy back. And again, you may even go on a vacation or a trip that brings clarity in. But you're already in that energy now. And that's, again, making progress. You've seen them. I'm not like choosing the card for coming out. You know, the angels are giving them to you, saying that's why progress is being made. So, again, it's a lot like we've just said to Marge. Very similar message, you know, that what you're doing is taking your energy back to you, like having a time out or a vacation from the journey. And that's not only giving you clarity, but it's bringing progress and it's moving things forward. So that's absolutely true, okay? I just want to do Divine Soul because she donated earlier and there's a question. So what's this full moon bringing for us? Will my twin be more expressive? So what's the full moon bringing for you? I haven't got to yet, Pamela. As far as I know, I haven't got to yet. So you're probably on my list somewhere. So have faith. If not, I'll have a look, okay? But I don't think I've missed anybody out. So you just got to be patient with me. I'm quite behind. So we're on, I want to do Divine Soul. So the message is you've got on, look, my chat keeps jumping up. It's so strange how those adverts keep showing up on here. Let me just go back to where I was because I want to do Divine Soul because you donated. So what's the full moon bringing in for you? Honouring your beliefs, being true to yourself. So the full moon is helping you to release what needs to go. Again, to get clear about what you need to leave behind and move away from. And this is also what your person will be doing too. You know, your person will also be honouring their beliefs and what they need to be true to themselves about. So we've got religion here, and obviously I'm not necessarily saying, oh, you know, you're going to go to church or anything like that. It's going to bring up spiritual beliefs. It's going to bring up values. It's going to bring up feelings, thoughts, even thoughts about commitment and vows and situations. You're also going to feel the love growing as well, exploring a deep loving relationship with each other. So you're asking, you know, is your twin going to open up more? He's going to feel like he's falling more in love with you. So your message is, because he could well open up to you, but your message is you've got to stay strong in faith. That's why you got the religious beliefs coming through. Okay? The angels say he is afraid that you're going to give up, and he's asking you not to. Because obviously you want him to express himself or you want him to open up. But you've got to stay strong in faith. So the message is, with this full moon, stay strong in faith and trust the Lord. Okay, and I do feel there's going to be an opportunity perhaps to open up. So just have faith. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do one more, then I'm going to have to go for a bathroom break, okay? So I'm going to do Seren, thank you for the donation. Can you see if I have a life partner coming in soon or am I still healing? Okay, so have you got a life partner coming in soon or are you still healing? Now, I feel that you know you are still healing, otherwise you wouldn't even write it. So So your part of you does know, yeah, because you may still be sensitive to certain things, or you may be working through your sensitivity. You may even be focusing on your career or creativity right now. So I feel the message is, right now, it may be a little bit too soon because of your sensitivity. And your sensitivity is a gift, don't get me wrong. It makes you who you are, and it's a beautiful thing. But you can channel that right now into your creativity. So I feel like right now it's about creativity. This could be career, life purpose, things you enjoy doing. That's where the angels want you to channel your energy. And then, usually when you're least expecting it, someone will come in. Okay, so I feel for now, just, you're being sensitive to the fact that you know what you want as well. So it's like you've gone through your pain to learn what you need to learn to be able to attract the right person in. So it's like you saying, okay, I'm sensitive now to what I want and what I don't want. I know what I want, what I don't want, who I want, what I don't want. In other words, you're saying, I want someone who's going to treat me this way. I want someone who can show up for me, who can be there for me, who can love me the right way. And that's what you're manifesting. So if someone comes in who isn't giving that to you, you're now extra sensitive to it, and you're saying, no, I'm not going to waste my time on anything that's going to hurt me again or put me into pain. So I'm going to focus on my creativity. I'm going to focus on my career. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to give back to me. I'm going to fill my cup. And that's making you super strong and ready for what's coming. So I feel you are still healing in that respect, okay? So what's coming to you? I'm going to keep asking the question. Yeah, we've got memories. So you may still also be healing memories about the past. So this could be someone that you've dealt with before. Could be someone you perhaps see as your person, or someone you have memories about, sensitive memories about. So you may still be healing the past. There could be still things that are a bit raw to you that you're still sensitive about that are being healed. So I feel it's like not the right time for someone new to come in, because someone could be coming back. There could be someone coming back. The Six of Cups can mean reunion as well. Even though I feel this is you also healing the past. But there could be someone from the past coming back. Okay, that could also be perhaps delaying a new person coming in, because this could be the person you're truly meant to be with, but you know how you feel about that. Okay, so I just want to bring the time cards in. So when will you be ready for a new person or for your life partner to come in, whomever that is, whether it's someone new or someone coming back? When? July. So it feels like something may have even happened around July, June, July, that's brought all these feelings up, but I feel like it's not yet. So this could well be between now and July. July could be when you're ready for a relationship fully. You've let the past go, or lessons have been learned, or the past person returns the right way, or whatever it is. So I feel like by July next year, it's very likely that's when you'll be in a relationship. But anything can manifest between now and then. And it's a good thing that you're not rushing into something anyway, because that shows you are evolved and transformed. We don't need to rush into anything new. That's like rebounding. It's not healthy. What is healthy is for you to heal whatever you're going through and work on your creativity. And it's very likely you either meet someone or something comes back, or someone comes back around when you are working on your creativity. So you could meet someone through this too. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to nip to the bathroom, and then I'm going to be back with Stella's donation, okay? Because I've been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes. So my little lizard's going to look after the chat for me, and then I'll be back. I won't be a second, okay? Okay, let me just have a drink, guys. Okay. Thank you to my little lizard there. That's better. Whew, okay. So next question we're doing is Stella. Stella says, messages from God and the angels related to my finances, please. So what's the message for you about finances? Don't give up. Whatever it is you want, don't give up. Whether it's something you're working on in your career, your business, a career goal or a financial goal, whatever it is, don't give up. And I feel that God is saying, keep going. Keep going towards what you want. Don't get disheartened if you haven't seen the results yet, because something is coming. And creation and manifestation, reminding you that you have the power to manifest whatever it is you desire. You have the power to create in your life. So you are a creator, you are a manifester. Visualize it, ask for it, have faith in it. God's saying to you that he created you in his image, in that I am present. So I am financially abundant. I am successful. I am receiving my dreams. And we've got the postman coming. Okay, so the postman, I don't know if he's going to open the door. He's putting something in there. So that's a sign of things coming to you, deliveries. So it's like God is saying, I'll deliver to you when you trust in me and you affirm it. I am safe. I am abundant, whatever it is. So don't give up on what you want. Let me see if I can get a timing around things showing up for you. Or a timeline where things are going to become more abundant for you, or things are going to move forward in some way. It's not too late to work on your dreams. Something's coming in October, so quick energy here. It's not too late for whatever you want to do. Don't give up. October's going to be abundant. I hope that helps, okay? Love and light, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, can I get angel guidance regarding my current job? Is it the right choice for me? Also message my twin. Well, first of all, if you're questioning your job, saying is it the right choice, obviously there's something there that you need to look at closely. So is your current job the right choice for you? Is your current job the right choice for you? What do you need to know about your current job? It feels like it's stuck in some way. There may be some kind of stalemate that you need to break free from. So I feel like there could be something better. Yeah, make good choices. So the angels say, think about the choice you've made. Is it a good choice? Okay, because you're saying there, is this the right choice for me? And they're saying good choices. So even though it may be stuck in some way, it may be a good choice for you. You may just have to look at it differently, or there could be something that's being released. So what's this stalemate? Okay, why is there a stalemate there? Why is there a stalemate? What? Because I feel like it's a good choice. Okay, yeah, because perhaps you're not receiving right now all the things you want, or perhaps it's not bringing in the rewards at this particular moment, but they will come in time. So the fact that you got the Knight of Pentacles is a yes, but it's in reverse, so it could be a no. There could be a better choice out there for you, or it could be a yes in the long term. So I feel you've got to really think about, first of all, do you enjoy it? Because that's more important than anything. If you enjoy what you're doing, then that's gold. Okay, that means more than anything that you're enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, then obviously there's something better. There's a better choice, a good choice you can make to perhaps release it. Because if it feels stuck because you're not enjoying it, then obviously that's what needs to change. If you're enjoying it, but perhaps you're not getting the financial rewards or the success, I feel that could come in time. So make sure you've made a good choice for you. Think, is this a good choice for me, really? And your intuition will tell you straight away. You'll feel it intuitively, yes or no. And then if you feel it's not the right choice for you, there's something better out there. And a message from your twin. What's the message coming through from your twin? I long for you. So your person is pining for you. They give me the words pining for you. Your person is craving you, lusting for you, desiring you. There's pining there. Pining, wanting, aching. That's how he feels for you today. I hope that helps, okay? Crystal, thank you for the donation. Message and guidance regarding the relationship with my dad, please. So what's going on with your dad? We've got healing and happy home. So it's like there's a healing happening. It's like what happens with your dad is you perhaps reflect back to each other healing that needs to happen. So you could be very like old souls. It's like you could have a very strong soul connection where you trigger each other or you bring healing into each other in some way. And there could be a happy home there. So it's like your dad may be kind of like doing his own thing, sitting around, kind of like, you know, just like content, and that may bring triggers in some way. Or he's around you in your home, or he's around you. Because I feel when I'm connecting with your dad, it feels like your dad is still living and he's creating a healing for you. So you're both helping each other to heal. So I feel you both trigger each other on a soul level to bring healing in, okay? So, yeah, there's pain there as well. So remember, hurt people. So if your dad's in pain in his own life, he may, you know, kind of share that with others. So it's like the wound is where the healing begins. So there's healing happening here. Now, we've got coming through, we've got work, breathe, insecurity, and ascension and twin flame. So also it's very likely you're a twin flame and you're going through your own ascension through this. And maybe he doesn't understand the journey, or he's not talking to me. He may not understand you because of who you are. You know, you're a twin flame. So it may well be that you're ascending and going through your own stuff, doing your own work, going through your own insecurities. And the angels are saying as well, whatever is going on between the two of you is bringing up an insecurity issue. You know, because obviously we want our father, for example, to recognise our value and to be there for us and all of that. So it brings up insecurity. Like, you might think, am I good enough? Is it something I've done? But the angels say this is an opportunity to accept yourself through self-love. And then that takes away any fear about your sense of self-worth. Have confidence in who you are and why you're here. So you've got to have faith in who you are. I feel your dad's in pain and he's pushing you away. He's pushing other people away. He may just be busy doing his own thing in his comfort zone, you know, happy in his own bubble in a way. And you're going through your own healing process and you're evolving. So I feel on a soul level, you're both very old souls. But I feel as well you're a little bit more of a enlightened soul. Does that make sense? So even though he's your dad and you'd think he'd be the wiser one, no, you've come here to teach him too. So you've chose to come here to do work on the soul that satisfies the soul. This is the most rewarding job of all. So it feels like he wants you to know that him having you was one of the most rewarding things he could do. So he does love you, even if he's not speaking to you whatever he's doing. And, you know, you're in a spiritually based ordained relationship because you're a twin flame. But also that means you've come here to learn lessons. And I feel he's helping you to learn lessons. And you're going through ascension. Okay, so I want to see what Archangel Michael wants you to know about this, okay? So what does Archangel Michael want you to know? Then we've got fear and break free. So what you're doing is you're breaking free from fear. Okay, he's not speaking to me, he's very minimal, yeah. So what Michael is saying to you here is, remember, fear is illusion and spiritual truth. You know each other, you are connected because you are spiritually bonded, you know, you are the same soul family and all of that. That's his name, Michael. Wow, well, there you go, extra sign there. So fear is illusion, it's not real. It can only control you if you allow it to. And this can only control you if you allow it to. So take a deep breath and face your fears. Your light is more powerful than any darkness. You can handle battles of the world because you go beyond it. So Archangel Michael is saying you can handle this because you're not of the world. You're in the world, but you go beyond it. You're not of the world. You are otherworldly in a way. So you can handle this, rise above. And remember this, as much as you love your dad and you want him to be there for you and all that, your true father is God. And you recognise that when you lose your mum and dad. So, you know, for example, I love my mum and dad who gave birth to me and gave me life. But God gave me life, really. God's my true father. So I bless Tony and Christine. Now I see it in a whole different way because my true dad is God. So that also helps you see it differently. And then you see, well, hang on. God's my true father. Michael is the person who's helping me to evolve and transform in some way. Okay? Your mum's path, there you go. So your dad may even really be suffering in his own way because of losing your mum and other things he's going through. May feel like a failure in many ways. So the angels say break free. And this is what you're doing, you're breaking free. It says, Michael saying, I can help you to release your addictions. And there could be some addictions that your dad has as well that he's dealing with that keep him stuck in his own comfort zone or in his own head. Michael's saying, call on me to give you the strength to release this. Then you no longer need this or crave this. So that could be craving his attention or craving his value and like needing to feel valued by him or his approval in some way. It does not control you anymore. You've taken back your power, and so it is. So obviously, if you have to pull your energy back from your dad at this time, that's the right thing to do for you. Obviously, I would never tell anyone to move away from family or, break free from family. But if it's the right thing to do for now, then obviously just have faith you'll sort it out at the right time. So I do feel there will be a resolution. You can call on Archangel Raguel to create harmony between the two of you and get you to sort things out, okay? But just know that on some soul level right now, you're both learning from each other. And you're okay, you're safe, and God is your real father, and your mum's with you. Let me do a message for you from your mum, actually. Well, bit of reassurance from your mum in heaven. So what does your mum want to say? You have spiritual support. If you see 999, okay, that's a huge message that she's around you and you have spiritual support. So your angels are with you and you are not alone, okay? She's saying, I'm always with you. Look at that. So your mum's always with you anyway. And she's saying, thank you for speaking so fondly of me. So you may have spoken about her recently in a very fond way. And she's saying thank you for that. She really appreciates how you talk about her or how you did talk about her perhaps when she passed or whenever you do talk about her. So, you keep her alive in spirit, if that makes sense. I hope that helps, okay? So a little bit, thank you so much for joining the family, honey. Oh, I don't know if it's your milestone. You've been said member for 4 months, but it looks like you've joined or whatever's happened there. So I'm going to do you a card. I'm just seeing if you got a question. I've just seen if there's a question for a little bit. I'm going to do you a card anyway. There you are. Spirit guides. Do they have any guidance for me for this week? Okay. So I'm accepting donations again now, guys. Okay, because we've got one more after this, but you don't need to donate because I'm going to pull some cards out, some messages out the chat after Baby. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit, then Baby, and then I think I'm up to date. So then I'll just pull questions out of the chat. So you don't need to donate. Just pop your question in. Okay. So let's do a message for a little bit. So what do your spirit guides have to say to you today? Okay, what's the message from your spirit guides today? Obviously the angels. We've got a blessing of protection. So you're being protected right now. That's what you need to know. Okay, you're being protected. Now, I feel Archangel Jeremiah around you. So Archangel Jeremiah is the angel of life review. Okay, so he's helping you to look at your life very closely right now. And he's reminding you that your life is protected. And you're being shown signs of that, especially moving forward, especially between now and... Can someone delete this crazy person, please? There we are, okay. So there's a blessing of protection on you. So I feel between now and the 25th as well of October, you're going to see huge signs you're protected. So you may see feathers, you may see angel wings, you may see 555, 444, things like that, because there's changes coming in for you that you're being protected for or protected from. Things are being, you're being protected. So yeah, you got higher calling as well. So your angels are speaking to you towards your higher calling, guiding you towards your higher calling. So something is shifting, okay? What else is going on? What else is going on? Falling in love. It says exploring a deep loving relationship with each other. So this could even be your higher calling is to explore a relationship with your person. But really what I'm getting is it's about exploring the connection with God, with the Creator, with your angels, with your guides, falling in love with life. I just did a crow as well. So you may hear a crow as well. So a crow is about psychic power and intelligence. So knowing your own worth and value. So I feel this message is that you're exploring a new relationship with yourself, and that's part of your higher calling. So you may well be connecting more with your angels and guides, and you are protected at this time. So if you're in separation from your person, for example, see it as a blessing because you can get to know yourself better. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, we've got Baby says, thank you for the donation. I hope I've said that right. Can you see a new job for me? Thanks. So let's see. Is there a new job coming for you? So let's do a message from the tarot first of all. So is there a new job for you coming in? Well, you've got patience. I feel if you want a new job, you need to be patient. There could be some burdens you're carrying around right now as well that you need to let go of. So this could be financial burdens or worry or struggle. Or it could be in the job you're currently in if you've got one. There could be burdens around that. So patience is the key, because I feel with patience, all the pieces of the puzzle will come in. So be very patient to perhaps receive the job that you want. So we've got coming through here, saving face and protection. So you're definitely being protected wherever you are right now. Okay, you're being protected from like anyone who's perhaps wearing a mask, or if there's any chaos around you. So there could be some chaos going on around your job, or maybe you don't trust the people you're working with, or there's some darkness around that, and you're being guided to move more towards light, or towards doing something more in your connected with your spiritual pathway. So you're being protected from deceit and from situations that no longer serve you. It says lie low for a while and you'll be shown the truth. So you may just need to give it a bit more time to work out what you want to do. And you need to be patient. You may also be learning to rise above what's going on around you, to look beyond the situation you're in. Because it says you may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job, or you need to smile and make nice to get the position you want. So you may feel like you're not being your true self in this job. You may feel like I'm going against who I truly am. I want to do something differently. I want to be able to operate in my power. And you may be operating in your power, but there may be people around you that aren't allowing you to do that. So I feel there's like something isn't right in the job you're in. And that's why you're being pulled towards something else. Okay, so it's like what you need to know. The reason these cards have come out is whatever you're going through right now in your life, you're being protected. Okay, you're being protected, divinely protected. So whatever's going on around you, whether people are trying to gossip or there's drama going on, you're being protected from all of that. And if you're patient and you lay low, something better is coming, okay? So what else do you need to know about work? What else do you need to know about work? Yeah, of course, you don't need to donate, guys. It's just some people do, okay? So you got completion. I do feel you're ending one cycle here, yeah, for something more passionate to come in. So I feel by March, you could very likely be in a new position here. But I feel something better is coming that's going to be more in alignment with your passions, creativity, things you want to do. So go where the creativity is. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm at the top of the chat, guys. I'm going to pull out of the chat now. So you don't need to donate, okay? You don't need to. I'm going to pull out of the chat. So I want to do Pamela, because Pamela says I missed a question, okay? So obviously, please bear with me if I did. I was going down the chat. Sometimes the chat jumps up and down and all crazy things happen. So Pamela says, let me find your question. How is Toron feeling? No, I've done it. Because obviously I recognise Toron. So I've done it. I've done your question. Okay, because I recognise Toron. I've done it. So whenever it was, I've definitely done it because I remember pulling for Toron, okay? So I have answered your question, so you know, okay? So I want to do the person who said, here we go, Verena says, Dear Liz, how does my twin feel at the moment about me? And will we meet in October, okay? So how does your twin feel about you? Okay, first card that's jumping out, he's saying to you, I miss our chat. So he's missing talking to you right now. And this is you're saying, will we meet in October? So it's very likely, okay, that you're going to meet up soon because he's missing your chats. He's missing talking to you. Or there's going to be a communication. I want to trust myself again. So even if you are talking right now, even if you are in communication, he's missing talking to you about some certain things, or he's missing you in some way. He said, I want to trust myself again, and I think about touching you. So I do feel he does want to come into contact with you physically because he wants to touch you again. And he's thinking about that. I think about touching you, and I want to trust myself again. So maybe he doesn't trust himself around you because when he's around you, perhaps he can't keep his hands off you, or he feels very vulnerable around you. So I just want to get an extra message on that then. So what's the message coming through? We've got sensitivity and insomnia. So I definitely feel he's feeling extra sensitive right now, and he's maybe having sleepless nights because of this. So it's keeping him up at night, thinking about touching you, thinking about being around you, wanting you, missing talking to you. It's keeping him up at night, and he's being sensitive to that too. And you may be sensitive to this. So you could be having tooth pain. You could be having your own sleepless nights. You may be feeling lots of emotional things or physical things because you're feeling what he's feeling. So is there going to be an opportunity for you to connect in October? That's what you're asking. Okay, are you going to connect in October? Are you going to see each other in October? Meet up in person or whatever it is? Are you going to connect in October? So surrender and let go. So the angel's saying the more you surrender now and let go of this, the quicker it will happen. There could be some chaos around there. You may be protected from this at the moment. Let me see what else is coming in. You've just got to be you right now. He is craving your energy. Your energy is very nurturing to him, and he is craving your energy. Okay, but there may be some chaos going on that you're being protected from. So you're going to surrender and let go. So I feel it may not happen in October, or you may be protected from it happening in October, because there could be some chaos there you're being guided to stay away from. This could be drama, conflict going on in his life. So he could be going through some chaos, depending on what the circumstances are. And because we got surrender and let go, and we got a 4, I'm feeling this could be you have to surrender this over the next 4 weeks. So it may come in at the end of October or moving into November. So I feel that you're being protected divinely by something, obviously that you're angels, but you're being divinely protected. So what are you being protected from? What are you being protected from? It's driving me crazy. It could be his own energy. He wants to call you, definitely. I feel you're going to communicate, but meeting up may take a bit longer. He wants to call you. It's driving him crazy that he's not around you. So it could be his own energy being protected from. And that could be because you need to set your own boundaries down, or things need to change for you to be together. So just have faith in the journey right now and be at peace with it. I hope that helps, okay? Good morning, William. Welcome, honey. And welcome, Tony's in the house. Thank you for being here. We're going to do Palami says, I'm really sorry for asking repeatedly. R thinks I'm moving on. That's not true at all. How can I let you know? No, you're not reckoning. It does not really think you're moving on, as in, you've got to release all this panic, okay? Because you're saying, how can I let him know that? He does know that inside. It's his own insecurity. It's good that he thinks that, because it's making him want to do something. You don't have to say, oh my God, I'm not going anywhere. You've got to just you asked how he feels about you, and I shared the message. But you're taking it too much to heart. You're taking it too literally. You're taking it personally. You've got to understand that's what he's processing. Okay, you don't need to do anything. Your job right now is to surrender this whole journey to heaven and have faith in what will be, okay? How can I make him feel loved and have no problem with his physical change? Because you can't. You can't make him see anything before he's ready. You can't make him do anything before he's ready. You can't control the situation. What you can do is give it to God and have faith and focus on you. That's what you need to do. Unfortunately, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, no matter how much you try to. So there's nothing actually you can do right now. You've just got to give it to God, connect with him in the 5D. Okay, the best thing you can do is pull your energy back and focus on yourself. Because then he's going to miss you, he's going to think about you, he's going to want you, he's going to want to reach out. The more you're around him right now, the more he's going to push you away. So that's the message. You need to go back and listen to the other message, not from fear, not from a place of fear, like I need to do this, I need to show up, from a place of, okay, I'm going to surrender that, I'm going to breathe, I'm going to give it to heaven. That's what you need to do. So you can't control this, Palami. You want to, but you can't. Focus on you. Think about you. Take Fiona out for a day out, or do something for you. Take your mind off it. I hope that helps, okay? So we've got a donation from Jay there, says, is A back in the UK? Thank you for your donation, honey. Is A back in the UK? Is A back in the UK? What do you need to know about A being in the UK? Is A in the UK? We've got no. Obsessing about it is pushing it away. Okay, so this doesn't necessarily mean he's not back in the UK. It may just mean perhaps you're worrying about it a bit too much or stressing about it. Okay, so you may be overthinking it. And, the no's in reverse, so it could be a yes or a no. But I feel you're perhaps not meant to know, because it's creating an obsessive energy. So the angels say obsessing about it is pushing it away. Okay, let me see if I can get a further answer there. Let me bring in the angel answers. Is A in the UK? Take action. He may be taking action to come to the UK. So he may not be in the UK at this point, but he may be taking action to come to the UK. Or wherever he is, he's thinking about taking action anyway. This could be more about him wanting to come to you, to take action towards you. Okay, so just have faith that wherever he is, whatever he's doing, he's where he's meant to be, and he is going to take action towards you at the right time anyway. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do Joanne says, Talking to Kevin for 2 years, supposed to be together for Christmas. Will this happen? And will he embrace our relationship? Okay, so are you going to get together at Christmas? Or what do you need to know? What's the message coming through? Resilience. First of all, what you need to know is that you're strong enough to handle whatever's going on. So you are resilient. God would not give you anything you can't handle. So the reason that's come out first of all is because the angel is saying to you, you are strong, you'll get through this, whatever happens, whether you see him or you don't. Okay, you can handle it because you are strong, and he knows you are strong too. So are you going to get together for Christmas? What do you need to know? You've got the Magician and you've got the Page of Cups. So I definitely feel whether you are actually physically together or not, you're going to be in communication at Christmas. So you're manifesting this, you want it to happen. So if you want it, make it happen. Receiving messages of love on a constant basis. So it's more likely you're going to be in communication over Christmas time on a constant basis than perhaps actually together. Okay, because I'm kind of feeling this energy where you want it, make it happen, but he's also got to want to make it happen too. There could be some insecurity around him. Okay, so just know that whatever happens, you're going to be in contact. Okay, whether you're actually going to be physical, like in physical contact or not, I'm not 100% sure. It could happen, but it's up in the air. You've got eventual positive outcome, so it is going to happen eventually, but it may not be around Christmas, okay? So you've got to use your intuition on this. The angel's saying, trust your intuition. Trust what you're feeling, because you may even know this. You may feel like, well, I want it, but maybe I want it too much right now, and I'm pushing it away with my energy. Or maybe he's just not ready yet. But he is going to eventually embrace the relationship the way you want him to. It just may not happen for Christmas, and you're strong enough to handle that, by the way. Okay, so what does he want to say to you? Think about our lives together, and I get mad at myself about how I treat you because your love drives me crazy. Don't pay attention to my moods. So I feel he could have ups and downs. He could have moods, and you're being guided to not pay attention to that. So again, I'm kind of feeling like it could be a no for Christmas. But that doesn't mean he doesn't care about you or want you. I'm trying to find a way out of that place. I'm sorry I did that to you. So it's like he's apologising in advance for doing that to you if he said that he's going to be with you and then he can't follow through on that, because he may have to find his way out of something. That place he's in, whatever it is he's doing. So don't kind of put all your eggs in this basket of, I'm definitely going to see him at Christmas. Just let it go, surrender, give it to heaven, and think if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's the message, okay? Because I do feel eventually you're going to be together and it's going to be what you want it to be. It may just not be at Christmas time. I hope that helps, okay? Jay says, will FP reach out, feelings and thoughts towards me? So who is FP? There's that many, I'm losing track. Okay, so you've got A, you've got KB and FP. So is FP another love interest then? Okay. There's a lot there. You've obviously got a lot of attention on you, which is good because it's showing you that you are attractive and the universe is giving you these opportunities. So will FP reach out, feelings and thoughts towards you, okay? So we got balance. I feel that this person perhaps is a little bit more balanced. So this person could bring balance into your life. Okay, perhaps is a balanced person. Completely using the wrong deck here. Okay, the happy home card's coming out though, so, and we got communication. So I do feel that this person could very likely reach out to you and communicate, and it could be when you are happy in your home. So it could be at home, you have a communication at home. So it could well be that you're sitting at home, for example, and then you get this communication coming through, and it could be a call. My chat keeps jumping up crazy here and things keep popping up on my chat. It's really weird. Like, just had another advert pop up there. But I feel the message is something to do with home. So this person perhaps could give you a balanced, happy home. Or they could be at home when they ring you up or communicate with you. So I do feel there's going to be a communication. So I'll see what the thoughts are towards you. There's definitely an inclination there that something's going to happen. You take my breath away. So this person is very attracted to you and you take their breath away. So, they've caught the breath when they've looked at you. That's how attractive you are to them. I meet you in my dreams. So this person's had dreams about you, and you are the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. That's why you've taken their breath away. So I feel this person could perhaps see a future with you, yes, and perhaps be more balanced and be able to give you what you need in the moment. But again, you know, it's like if your mind's on all these different people, it doesn't really work with one person. So you've got to make it about one person. So for example, if you make something work with FP, I don't know why I'm saying JP. It's probably because it's your initial. But if you want it to work with FP, for example, then you'd have to completely release Adam or K or any of the other ones, okay? Because I feel that's the only way it would work. And that's what, you know that anyway. I mean, you're not going to be with multiple people. But again, when your mind's on other people, you can't fully commit to one person or give to someone the right way. But what I need to share with you is this person sees you as absolutely gorgeous. You've taken their breath away and they've had dreams about you. And I do feel they're going to communicate to you possibly when you're at home or when they're at home. That's when you go. So it's like it's not going to happen when you're at work. It's going to be when you're relaxed at home. I hope that helps, okay? Ram, thank you for the donation. On Wednesday, my person asked my friends again if I've been over at my friends. I've been getting 911, angel numbers, other signs and messages. Plus, she still hasn't bought my stuff to work messages. So what's going on? What's the energy? Hey, Patricia, great to see you, honey. So what's the energy? We've got financial worries and emotional. So she's emotional about you and she's emotional in general. And she may have some financial worries. They're also making her emotional. So she may be dealing with the finances right now. And she may just be feeling a bit up in the air about that too. So this is what's going on with her behind the scenes, okay? So what is she learning right now? We've got passion. She's learning how to follow a passion. A passion leads to you, okay? So she needs to follow a passion because that drives her towards you, even if it drives her crazy. So that's why she asks about you. That's why she hasn't done anything with the stuff, because she still has that passion for you. She still has a lot of emotion towards you. She's just dealing with some kind of financial worry right now. Okay, so what else is she wanting you to know? What else is she wanting you to know? It's driving me crazy. There it is again. Same message. This passion is driving her crazy. This love is driving her crazy. The things she regrets is driving her crazy. So what does she really want? What does she really want? I would drive all night for just 5 minutes with you. She would do anything for 5 minutes with you. So she wants to spend time with you. She may just be holding herself back for the wrong reasons. Okay, what else do we need to know? Yeah, growing up. She's still growing up spiritually. She's still not there yet. She needs clarity still. She's going to come in spontaneously. You're not going to expect it. It's going to be very swift action, very unexpected, and it will bring clarity in. And you'll realise when she does that she has actually grown up a little bit. But I feel right now she's dealing with the finances. So she could say just one thing to you. What would it be? I meet you in my dreams. So she's dreaming about you very vividly. I hope that helps, okay? So Patricia says, hi Liz, it will go in front of court on 1010 with the electricity company, which demands ridiculous amounts of money from me for a place I didn't live. Will good news set me free soon? So what do you need to know? We got travel. Okay, so there could be some travel coming up for you, and we got passion. Okay, now the thing is, you've asked about this court thing, but you've said, will good news set me free? So this may have nothing to do with your question about the first bit of your question, because what you're saying is, will good news set me free? And I feel the angel's saying, if you want to travel, go and travel, because that will bring passion back into your life. So even though in your question, it's like you're asking the question about what you're going through, okay? You know, about you dealing with whatever it is you're going through. You're saying, will good news set me free soon? And the angels are saying to you, what is on the horizon that you may not see, that's not perhaps got anything even to do with your question? Is there some travel coming up that you're going to be passionate about? So there could be, you could have a desire to go somewhere. It could come out of the blue, that you have a desire to go somewhere, or there could even be going somewhere with your person, okay? Or you could be led to go somewhere that brings something passionate in for you. So the angel's saying you've got passionate travel on the horizon you can't see. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen next month or next week. It may be coming in the new year, but there's something happening that's going to bring in something good for you. And it includes a plane ride somewhere. So you're going to go somewhere that you're passionate about or activate something in you. So regarding your question, because the angels have kind of got over what they needed to say, okay? So what do they want you to know about this situation? Okay, just bear with me. I keep getting this this advert popping up on my live. It's really weird. And it keeps making everything jump about. So you go to court on 1010 with the electricity company. What's going to happen? Okay. Is there going to be good news around that? Okay. What do we need to know about this? Yeah, you've got action and you've got completion. Something's going to come to completion that's going to move things forward. Now, this could actually be something that moves forward by March. Because they always give me, as you know, the furthest timeline out. Or it could be this gets completed and then by March, this could be when you go travelling or something happens. But something is definitely working in your favour here to get these two cards coming out. So I do feel, yes, there's going to be a completion. Something's going to be dealt with. And it's going to renew your passion for life. And then you're travelling somewhere. Or it's going to bring in something you want. So it could be money. It could be things being resolved. It's like, I feel these cards have come out because they're showing you, because you don't give up, because you're a passionate person and you know who you are and go for what you want, it's going to complete the cycle. So I do feel the cycle will complete at the latest by March. But they're not giving me a timing. And obviously you're saying you go to court on the 1010. You know, they're not giving me a timing. I mean, the fact that it's 1010 is huge anyway, because that's a number of power. But they're not giving me a timing. Okay, what they're saying is by March you'll be okay. And this could be financially okay. You could be feeling passionate. You may have a travel, like a trip organised or something going on. And it's all because of completion. So something will complete the right way. And I feel you could be going on some kind of trip. And that could be happening between now and March. I hope that helps, okay? That's what I have to share with you, so I have to share the guidance I'm given. Okay? No more donations, please, guys, because I've been on for 3 hours 20. I want to do some out of the chat as well. So next question we're doing is for Janie says, thank you for the donation. Will Wes reach out and want to meet me? What are his thoughts towards me? Do I wait or see other people? His wife died a week ago. Okay, so what's going on with him right now? What is he learning? Well, first of all, you have a mission as a light worker, okay? And I feel that she's around him now in the light. So she's around him to help the world in some way. It's like her mission, her passing away, it's been part of her mission to do that. You know, everything happens for a reason, for example. So she's on the other side and she's going to be assisting people of the world. So I feel there's a reason why she's passed away. Okay, so his wife's died for that reason. And that's something he's got to get his head around anyway. Obviously, there's going to be grief there and he's going to be feeling guilt and he's got to go through the stages of grief and all of that, okay? So it's like, I feel this is a message from her coming through to say to you that you have a mission together. There's a reason why you and Wes are in each other's lives. And now you've got the opportunity to move towards that or work on that. And also that you are a light worker, you have a mission, you're here to help the world as well. So, and I feel Wes sees you that way too. He sees the light in you. He sees that you are a kind, loving person, that you are generous, that you help, that you are supportive. It's like he knows that you can help him through this. But obviously he's got to get through it in his own way. Now you're saying, do I wait or see other people? Well, first of all, if you feel you want to see other people, then perhaps Wes doesn't mean as much to you as you perhaps think he does. Because if you really loved him and wanted a future with him, you wouldn't even think about seeing anybody else, especially under the circumstances. Okay? But it's not about waiting either. It's not about waiting around and thinking, oh, he's got to do this in this particular amount of time, or he's got to move forward in this particular way. It's about letting things unfold naturally. Because obviously if his wife's died, he's going to be in a mess. So, and it's not about, you know, he probably isn't, to be honest, even thinking about you right now in that way. He's probably in pain and he's trying to process his own life, okay? So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? We've got independence. So just focus on your independence right now. Focus on you. Focus on getting through your next day. You don't need to be meeting other people right now. He's feeling lost. He's not ready for anything at this moment. There's got to be a rejuvenation. There will be a time when you'll be able to explore this connection, but it's not right now. Okay, so obviously you've got to ask yourself the question, do I feel like it's worth investing my time in? Do I feel like it's worth waiting on? Or do I want to see other people? So obviously I'm not saying to you don't see other people. You know, it's your choice what you do. But you're saying, I think about you all the time. I'm just feeling lost right now. It's like a little boy. He's got to get his strength back. He's got to find his independence. He's got to go through a healing, a rejuvenation. So I feel what I'm getting coming through for you here is focus on you right now, being independent, rejuvenating your life, doing you. If you want to date. Okay, but I feel this is more about you feeling good about you and what's going on with you. So he is thinking about you, even if he isn't currently reaching out. So is he going to reach out? Is he going to reach out to you, okay? Is he going to reach out to you? Is he going to reach out? Even if he does meet you, and there's change coming in, he's going to make adjustments. I don't feel he's ready for anything yet. Okay, and I feel you both regret it if you had a passionate encounter, or I just feel it's not the right time for that, but there will be change. So the Knight of Wands is change. Okay, so there's definitely change coming in and adjustments, and obviously, of course, there's a change. His wife's died. Okay, so there's been a change at home that he needs to... Look how this keeps coming up, this advert. It's so strange. Someone may be a gamer that they can... I'm just going to say this. Someone may be a gamer watching or connecting with a gamer that you can actually make into a career, like YouTubing or something, because that keeps coming up for a reason. And I feel I've got to share that with someone, okay? But I feel there's changes coming in between now and March. So it may be that he's ready for something more in March. I hope that helps, okay? So no more donations, please, guys. I'm going to do Byron. Byron says, where's Byron's message? Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. The guidance still to wait for Alice to reach out. Yes, it's only time is illusion. You know, the same message came through yesterday, whenever it was. You've got to be patient. You're learning patience right now. But it's not about waiting. This is what I'm trying to get across to you. It's not about waiting. Because you're saying, I feel that if I do, I may lose it. You're not going to lose it. It's not about waiting. It's about living your life, working on you, focusing on you. Okay, you've got to focus on you right now and move out of the fear of, if I don't do anything, I'm going to lose it. She's in the masculine energy. You're in the feminine energy. That means you need to work on you. Put your energy into yourself. Focus on your creativity. Focus on, yeah, it's stuck for a reason. There's a reason it's a stalemate. Okay, because you are a creator and a manifester. So you've got to believe in yourself more. Focus more on yourself. Work on what you're creating in your life. You were talking not long ago about getting a job, and where's that energy gone, you know? So focus on doing those things. Focus on your own life. And let her focus on her life. And when the right time comes, the universe will bring you together. You don't need to make it happen. The more you try and force it, the more there's going to be a stalemate, okay? So the angels say what you have does not always bring you peace. Choose the path that does. You've got to choose the path of peace right now, okay? Reevaluate your life. Look at your life. It's time to think about what you want. The pain you're going through helps you to address the problem. Observe it, feel it, heal it. Give it to heaven. Be a victor of your reality, not a victim. Your past does not define you. Let it grow you. Let it go with love. Let it grow you. Okay, so you're letting the whole situation control you, and you've got to take back your power. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go off, guys, because I'm feeling the energy now. So, been on for 3.5 hours. So, I'm going to be live again. I'm not sure if I'm going to be live tomorrow. It may be next week, okay? I can't give you the when because I've got stuff going on. Okay, but thank you to everyone who jumped in. If you didn't get a question, try not to worry. Click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer. I might do a collective message, so no more donations. I'm going to do a collective message. We'll do a 1, 2, or 3. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. What's the energy you need to hear right now? 1, 2, or 3. What's the message you need to be aware of right now? So this is for everyone who's watching who didn't get a question. Okay, so 1, 2, or 3. Pick a number. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. There's 2. 1, 2, or 3. And this is like a general message, but it's also something you may need to know about your journey. I've also got a further card jumping off. I've got 4. So I've got 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, or 4. You may be guided to more than one card. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. That's your message. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So number 1, the message for you is decision. So it may be that your person needs to make a decision. Now their decision may be to choose themselves first, which leads to you. Or it could be they're making decisions at work or other things. So there's going to be a decision. Your person is at a crossroads right now working out what to do. So the best thing you can do is give them time to make that decision, to choose the right path for themselves. If there's any decisions in your life, this is also saying take your time when you're making a decision. But this could also be bringing on tooth pain. So if you're having any kind of tooth pain, always see that like a tooth. That's why I chose this picture. Okay, if there's any decisions and you're having tooth pain, breathe, okay? So 1, that's what you need to know. Number 2, we got balance. So things are going to come back into balance, okay? Oh, hey, Laurel, I didn't see you there, honey. Great to have you here, honey. Hope all's well with you. So balance. So if you pick number 2, balance, that's what you need. Okay, you need balance. So the connection itself needs balance. So more balance is coming in. So you may feel more balanced moving forward. You may be working on grounding, do things that ground you, that bring balance in. But I feel your person is working on coming forward in a more balanced way. So it may well be that you feel out of balance and balance is coming in, okay? Number 3, we've got clarity. So there's going to be clarity coming into your connection. Now you may even use crystals. Okay, you may use crystals to gain clarity or to help you to feel more at peace. You could use clear quartz, for example. But I feel this is a message about clarity coming in, understanding. So your person could well be gaining understanding about this connection with you or what to do, how to move forward. You're gaining clarity too. So there's clarity coming into your connection. And number 4, look at this. You're meant to be fate and destiny. All paths lead home. So no matter what's going on, no matter what the circumstances, what the delays, what the blocks, you're going to end up together because all paths lead home. And that's the message. Just want to do a quick message for Laurel. Okay, I want to do you a card from the Blessed Bee deck, honey, because I know you use this on your channel. Okay, and if I've made a few, if people have noticed I've perhaps deleted a few moderators and stuff, it's only because what I'm doing is giving that to the people who are always here. Okay, that's all. So if people are showing back up in the chats and stuff, then obviously I'll remod or make people mods. So people have got the opportunity now to become moderators. Okay, because I'm kind of keeping my eye on who's around and what's going on. Because it's only fair then, if people are in the chat all the time, they deserve to be the moderators, So we've got the message coming through for you, Laurel, as a blessing to find the truth. And this could be about clarity, it could be about a situation, it could be what your twin is going through. We've got a blessing of fire, so passion, desire, doing things you're passionate about, feeling fire about things as well. So I feel there's a lot of Kundalini rising between the two of you. And you got blessing on your sleep. So you may be sleeping better, especially around the next new moon as well. So you could be gaining a lot of wisdom in your dreams as well, a lot of understanding. So there's lots of changes coming in, I feel, for you between now and the new moon. That's what you need to know. Let me pull you a card from the Almost Tarot as well. This is for Laurel. What's the message coming through for Laurel right now? We've got, look at this, dreams coming true. So I definitely feel you're dreaming about things and you're being shown in your dreams that your dreams are coming true. So I feel the angels are communicating with you right now through dreams. And I want to pull you an inner child card. What's the message from your inner child? Because you connect very heavily with your inner child. Whenever I watch your videos or I connect with your energy, I just see your inner child shining through you. Your inner child keeps you going, perseverance, the way you see passion in things and says keep going even when it's tough. Persistence pays off, and that's what you do. So again, this is you being consistent on your own channel and doing your own things in your own life. You keep going, you persist, you put the effort in, and you're a very compassionate person as well. And look at this, for powerful. You got dreams again. It says follow your dreams and aspirations, they are within reach. So there's definitely something being shown to you in dreams. And you got cultivate compassion in your heart, understanding and empathise with others, which you absolutely do, because that's who you are. You are a very compassionate person, and you have that empathy. You're a good listener, and you are a healer, and you are an empath, and you are a light worker and a counsellor, and everything that you do. So it's like the angels are saying you're on the right path. Your dreams are coming true, whatever they are connected to, whether it's connected with your channel or your purpose or anything else you're thinking of doing. As long as you're doing it with passion, it's going to manifest in your life. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, thank you all for being here. I'm going to go off, so have a wonderful day. As I said, though, it's 333. Wait for it, 333. 33333 on the clock. Isn't that powerful? So have a wonderful day. I'm sending you all so much love, and I'll see you soon.